Hello and welcome back to the Shifting Realms, everybody. On the last session, the team decided to split up into 3 groups, with Group 1 heading over to Mirathar, Group 2 heading over to Aloria, and Group 3 heading to Kaloros. And while they were successful in their recruitment, the magnitude of their success varied drastically. But that's okay. That's okay. I think we came out better on the other end. At the end of each of the groups, recruitment initiatives, their endeavors to try to bring individuals to their cause, there was a series of explosions that rang out across Bratha. And unbeknownst to the party, they were all happening simultaneously. They were all seemingly being done by the same rogue individual. I wonder who that could be trying to throw a wrench in your plan. And as you were able to identify with the help of your specific groups, the allies, your new NPCs, you were preparing, loosely, some begrudgingly helping you. Or the guards guarding you. Yeah. You were able to understand that it's a new burgeoning void zone, heading out in the direction, heading towards where you already knew the Fonts of Frith was identified to be. Now, what you, the audience, are not fully aware of is from the end of last episode, moving into this episode, it was important for us to take a little bit of preparation and downtime to be ready for this. So the parties, all of them, have taken an additional 2 weeks of prep time in their respective locations and making sure that they are really prepped, have all the supplies that they need, everything to head in to tackle the Fonts of Frith, purify it, and make sure they can withstand the horrors of the Void Zone, now that at least most individuals here have experienced what it's like after Nira's Roost. So with that being said, today it's going to be very similar to last session, where we start with Group 1, we move on to Group 2, Group 3, bringing it all back together, hopefully as you all are be successful in your respective boss fights, to come back together and make a plan for what comes next. We sound good? Are we ready for this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. And now through the magic of editing, we're going to pan to Group 1. We'll be right back, everybody. And with the power of editing, we're now ready to go with Group 1. It's important to understand as we move forward through this episode that while we're all doing the exact same thing at disparate parts across Bratha, the experience that you all are having is going to be a little bit different. But one thing that does not change is how you are entering into this space. As you step up to the edge, the veil of this void zone, it is utterly silent. There is no wind stirring here. It feels as if you're coming up against this gray, opaque dome. There's no force that's preventing you all from entering in. I dare say it is quite the opposite. It is almost as if something is beckoning you, pulling your very essence that direction. As you step across the threshold into this hollow space, you can feel your connection to the weave. Those of you that can channel through the ley lines in the next eye themselves, you feel something is being disconnected, removed. One foot after the other as you enter into this hollow space. And for the two of you, as well as for the Scourge Slayers that have come with you all, this is not the first time that you have found yourself doing something similar. My question is, what's going through your mind as you step into this void zone to do what needs to be done?
I think for Salubra, it's all right. if I can make this work with the Oddballs, I can make this work with anybody. Short words, don't make it complicated. Here's what we're here to do.
And plus, you just got a new Slayer.
Absolutely. Not even a trainee.
She skipped everything.
Straight in. My honorary Slayer degree in tow. I think I'm feeling very confident. And who knows what being named a Slayer but not actually going through training will do for me in life. But we don't have a lot of time to find out. So
it feels a lot similar to getting like a sticker from the local sheriff's office that says deputy.
Yeah. Well, I've never had that before.
I'll write it into next session.
We gave those out.
So she's feeling like confident. I mean, I think that Irelis at this point is like very focused on. She's seen the vision of the party at that final table, and she feels very confident that we're all going to be there. And so she's just kind of going forward like a steamroller.
Amazing. Can I have you, Salubra, make me either a perception check or an insight check? I'll give you different information depending on which one you roll, so tell me which one you choose.
I think I'm going to go with insight.
Okay, sick.
I'm going to go with insight, and we're going to start out with a 22.
Okay, cool. You can immediately notice, first and foremost, that the other Slayers, the Scourge Slayers of Mirathar that are entering into this space with you all, first of all, how many do you think you all brought with you?
It seemed like they were mobilizing what they could, so... What seems like a good
I was going to say 20.
20 is what I was thinking. Okay,
oh
we
so
brought
20.
20.
So
Okay.
20.
Yeah, 20. That's
We're
a
in
good,
sync now
that's
that
a
we're both
good
Slayers.
number.
It's true.
Yeah. That's Slayer sense.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Do you have your paperback grimoire?
I have some sort of paperback book, but it's not a grimoire.
We'll
That's
fix that
funny.
later.
That's funny. There's the 20 other Scourge Slayers that you've brought with you. With that high of an insight roll, you can tell that while not all of them necessarily have worked with each other before, there are pockets that seem to have done odd jobs, contracts, or things in some type of a partnership. They seem like they're going off into their respective little groupings to make sure that they are covering necessary tasks. It seems as if they know their way around. They know exactly what needs to be done and the order of operations for what to be on the lookout for, what to prepare for, and they're ensuring that if there's a checklist, you can like almost see it floating in front of their eyes as they're navigating through this. Now, for you, Salubra, you've accomplished this before. You went to Nero's Druze, you've helped the group actually seal one of the void zones, but I'm curious, what are you thinking and feeling as you're watching these maybe more veteran, maybe more seasoned Slayers go about the process with a certain air of confidence or at least knowledge?
I think it's good. I think it's good to not have to worry about them meshing together and that they've already kind of divided themselves into groups for those tasks. I want to make note of it, and I want to do it aloud. Kind of have them like group themselves, and like we'll just kind of assign like A, B, C, etc. And any stragglers that seem like they are more green or haven't worked with teams before, I want to bring them with us.
Okay.
It's like you're much more calm going into this than I've seen you in any other fight that we've moved towards.
I don't know if that's the company and the confidence in them or the lack of worry for the rest of them.
Let's say the latter.
Yeah. All right, anybody else? And bring them together as we move forward. I'm going to ask Irelis to help fill in what we should be looking for once we get to the center and what our plan should be.
And I can send Tulu ahead.
Perfect.
You can send Tulu ahead.
Here, Charles, hold my hand. I can't see when I'm looking through Tulu's eyes.
Charles exists. Amazing.
I beat Charles in an arm wrestling contest.
It is
during the
known.
week.
It is known.
Yeah.
Let's see how much of this you actually pick up. You send Tulu forward, and you are already kind of on the outskirts, on the edge of here. And as you get a little bit further and further in, you are still in east central Mirathar, but as you've entered into this hollow space, into this void zone, the world around you becomes this grayscale, monochromatic hellscape. Right? It looks like it is a reflection of the prime material plane that you all are accustomed to. It doesn't necessarily look like the place has been charred, but it almost looks like it's been purged. Purged being an intentional word, the life has been pulled away from this place. The rocks aren't blackened, but it looks like something is slowly decaying them, like they are actually going through the process of being a solid. They're going to become a powder pretty soon, and then eventually just mist and dust away into some fine aerosolized particulate that you're surely going to be consuming. All of the trees, as you're passing around, are just these crystalline husks that remain in place. The gravel, any rocks or debris that are already on the ground are beginning to hover 4, 5, 6 inches above the ground, like they are uncertain if they are meant to be still here on this plane or if they are being pulled somewhere else for some unknown purpose. As you continue moving forward, for you at least looking through Tulu's eyes, you can see that there are these large jagged cracks that begin to course along the ground. Similar to what you experienced at Nira's Roost, where sections of the ground are lifting up in large chunks and just heading up to the sky. Areas with less gravity, reverse gravity. The place itself is very treacherous to navigate, but because you're sending Tulu and because you have the Scourge Slayers with you, for the most part, you know what to look out for, you know what to avoid. In fact, I'm not going to be asking for any specialty roles to navigate this. They are quite experienced and knowledgeable about getting through here. And any type of report that you are sending back, it looks like they're comprehending. They knew what you're sharing. They knew what to expect. They're already there for the most part, but they listen quite respectfully. You're a new fledgling member of the organization, obviously.
It's important.
My question for you two is, as you're navigating and you're moving through the outskirts here, I've intentionally not written anything for the first couple of hours of your journey. So I'm curious, what things do you think you two have experienced? What did you accomplish? What did you do? What troubles have you faced? How did you fare for the first several hours as you were navigating through this hollow space?
I think for myself and the Slayers that we brought with us, these void zones are kind of invigorating. So I think it's like that initial like boost and then like acclimating to that. But I'm constantly checking back. I know this is a severance from maybe what you really are at this point.
Yeah, and I think that that like being socially surrounded by people being kind of excited lasts for a little bit, actually. You know, like you just kind of pick up on the vibe and the energy coming from everyone. And then as I realize, like maybe I stop and I like pick up something and it's like a withered plant and
Dust away.
Right. And I'm trying to collect something and put it in my pocket and it's just leaving me. Like I can't even grasp it at all. And that's when I start to get sad about it.
Which I think is an important time for me just to remind the two of you specifically that for you, Ireless, while you were in this space, if you attempt to use a cantrip, a hex, or any other type of spell-like ability, it's still going to cost you a spell slot. If you try to use an actual spell, it's going to cost you 2 of that level of spell slot. Right. If you're trying to use something that's like an innate racial or lineage-based ability, you're going to need to roll hit die to take a little bit of like essence damage for using that. As compared to you and the rest of the Slayers that are here in this space, your movement speed is increased by 10 feet. You automatically, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please.
18.
You gain 18 temporary hit points just from being here in this space. You gain one additional Slayer die just from being here in the space. And any damage that you are doing with void-based abilities, Scourge-fueled abilities, you are going to be able to add an additional damage die to any of those abilities or spell-like abilities that you have.
You get another +9 for waking up in the same vicinity as me.
Okay.
Because of my witchy
So
stuff now.
They
I
won't
think
stack.
it overrides.
Yeah.
Okay.
The highest one will always
Well,
remain.
you felt good when you woke up already.
And Solaris still gets the
And you get
+9.
even better.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So I think that's important, that distinction, that juxtaposition between the two of you, even if there's some good positive prime energy coming off of Ireland, at least for the beginning of this, you have a troop of individuals that are literally not born for this, made for this. Now, as you all continue in, again, fill me in. What else is going on? There's anything else that you see, anything else that you deal with, anything else that you accomplished or faced?
So this is like a not a burgeoning void zone, but like literally at its inception at this point.
Yes, it's not that large. I will say the immediate explosion, I guess, and genesis of this caused it to be larger than what you all experienced at Nira's Roost, but it is still very much in its infancy. There was a couple of weeks between you all learning about it and being able to move here, so it has expanded a little bit, but still very fresh, very new.
So I don't think that there's been enough time that we have to really worry about what is lurking in here. Certainly the local wildlife and maybe some of the flora has, particularly spirited flora, has turned. But with 22 slayers running around, I don't even think that there's much of note, especially at this point in our adventuring careers, that we can't just kind of mosey through. I think we draw a lot of knowledge from learning what's happening to the ground itself. Was this where a ley line seemed to be?
Interesting. It seemed for the most part, the answer would be yes. You seem to be walking along one, following in, heading towards the heart.
Oh, it's like we can tell exactly where we need to go because we're walking right over it the entire time. Straight line, ley line.
Airport folks with some glowing tubes.
I guess the more questions about that would be, compared to Nira's Roost, how does this feel in intensity? Does it feel like it's currently being drained and there's still a little bit there, or as if it just popped and that's what that explosion was, and it's just like that negative pressure sucking into the empty space?
Sucking in and sucking up. These things are floating around. How does it feel? Does it feel similar to Nira's Roost?
It feels...
For me?
It feels... this is maybe not a good answer for this, but it almost feels more intentional. If Nira's Roost felt like it was a test compared to this, somebody who's dipping their toes into the water to see what the temperature is before they move and dive in, whereas this one feels like somebody dove straight into the deep end. Somebody has jammed the straw into whatever they're doing and they're sucking it all up, as you've already said.
Yeah. Worse. Definitely. But since there's not really any creatures around on our way in, I'm talking a lot to you and Solaris.
I think I'm doing the same.
So what kind of brothers were you? As kids, I mean. You're still brothers.
I don't... Normal?
Yeah, I guess pretty typical.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, are there
play pranks on each other?
I mean...
I don't know if I'd call them pranks.
Yeah, they were pretty one-sided because he always fell for it.
And
Oh.
you just couldn't
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, I mean, I just didn't think I needed to learn much more because I seem to be doing... He flexes his big juggernaut non-muscle
That
muscles.
doesn't count.
Yeah, I just don't think I needed to learn much because it seemed like I was doing just fine.
Dork.
Just again,
I
it's
don't know
like a
about
Johnny
that.
Bravo pose type of thing.
Did you ever take a log from a tree that fell down and put it in another tree and use it as a seesaw? That was one of our favorite activities.
No, but we did go swimming, sometimes unintentionally.
That is
Isn't
not
that right?
the same at all.
Sometimes people just fall in ponds. Sometimes they're pushed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Sometimes
for
they're
sure.
really easy to push.
Streams too.
Yeah, I don't know who that person could be that Salupra is talking about, because if they knew who that person was, I'd love to see them push me now.
I'm making very direct eye contact
I'm
with
gonna push him.
Salupra.
You can make that running check, but it's again, he's as big as
I'm rolling it. Yeah, I got a 6. Which is still respectable. He's just very big.
You're pushing up against him, and as your feet are kind of again, you're getting pushed back a little bit. Bit. The gravel begins to lift up. You get pulled up a little bit because of the lack of gravity here in this space.
I go from pushing to grabbing
Yeah.
to pull myself back down.
Pulls you back down.
Also, were you found under the moonlight or something?
What?
What do you mean?
Well, like your names.
Well,
Oh, that's weird. I guess I never really thought about it.
What the heck? Okay.
I mean, that's just what...
That's just a name.
Do you remember getting named?
Well, I know that snowdrops grew where I was a baby.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure the moon's
There were
kinda
moons where we
everywhere.
were born, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. Yep, that checks
We're
out.
from the Moondew pools, so...
Oh.
You can hear the sound of gears. Oh.
But is everyone there named after the moons?
No.
No, that would be silly.
That'd be ridiculous. We'd all have, like, pretty much the same names.
Yeah.
Who's your mother?
I mean, Nettie is our grandmother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nettie's our
Mhm.
grandmother. I don't have any memories of our parents. Do you?
I don't think so. And then I'm going to hold up a little box.
Oh, right. The not pain box.
Oh,
We gotta
tuck it
open
back
those
away.
soon. Should I open it for you?
Absolutely not. The god of death gave me a box and told me not to open it.
She didn't tell me not to open it. I'm just saying. Solaris, what do you think?
I thought you said that she told you not to open it until after Nim has opened their box. So how do we know? Nim could have opened their box.
I cast sending. Nim, did you open your box of pain yet?
God! There's mind flayers everywhere!
Oh,
Hey, what
no.
level spell is sending?
One of them.
Burn 2 of them.
I know. I know what I'm doing. 3.
It smells like burnt toast. Oh god.
Sounds like it's going great for them.
I need one of you to please roll me a D2.
One.
Okay.
That's the good one.
Okay.
Sure it is.
For sure.
As you all are kind of having this conversation, you would be able to see that it looks like all the other Scourge Slayers look like they're immediately on edge. It looks like they can sense something is coming, and as you notice them noticing something else, both of you would see that there are echoes of not just you two, but echoes of Solaris and echoes of all of the other Slayers here as well. They do not look like they're ethereal. They do not look like ghosts. They do not look like they are, as I would say, maybe some type of echo of a spirit. They look like perfect replicants of the group of you all here. The only thing is there are dozens for each and every single one of you. And they are intermingling, moving in and out. And it's almost like you are at the middle of like Shibuya crossing, and you will see people crossing hither and thither, passing in and around you. And they're in different states of screaming and agony. It looks like some of them are in pain. Some of them are weeping. They look lost. Some look terrified. Some look like they're remarkably on edge, angry, frustrated. They are wearing the gambit of emotion here. And you can feel that you somehow are also getting sucked into this. You are almost losing your sense of self, losing your sense of direction with every bump that somebody hits your shoulder with their shoulder. I need both of you to please make me a DC 20 charisma saving throw.
Yeah. Did it.
It's possible. I don't.
Okay.
I only had a 27.
Only a
I had
27.
a 5. Wait. We get the plus. We get the plus bonus.
Oh yeah, I had a 20. I had a 28, and then
Yeah.
whatever else we. Get
I got a
plus.
9.
There we go. We love that. Can you please roll me a D4?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're fine. You don't have to roll a D4.
1.
Okay, that's great. So, Ireless, your proficiency bonus is reduced by 1.
Hate it.
Salubra, your proficiency bonus is reduced by 2. 1 plus 1.
Okay. I don't love that.
No one does. And all of a sudden, they're gone. And I need both of you to make me a history check.
Well, I'm not worse at that.
17.
17. Okay. And that's with the adjusted PB? Or you're not trained on history?
I'm not trained
Okay.
on history.
19.
Oh, actually 18. Sorry.
Okay, what'd you get?
19.
Okay, hell yeah, cool. Both of you then. you would be able to tell that it seems as if that split second, whatever you just experienced, now that they're gone and your senses are kind of snapping to, you can feel yourself coming back to yourself. You realize that it's been right around 6 hours that you think was maybe just a couple of split seconds.
What was that?
Does it look like the whole group's still here?
It looks like most of them are still here. Yeah, some of them look like they're more like just like crouched down, collecting themselves. Some of them seem to have been affected worse. Maybe some people rolled and had -4 to their proficiency bonus.
What was that? Something voidy?
Rolling void zone phenomena.
Yeah, go ahead.
This does get affected, so I get a -2, but still should be pretty good. 21.
Yes. So they call them void zones because they're devoid of most any and all things. Either mana, the weave, makes a lot of sense. And also,
all of this is coming out.
some of them call them hollow spaces. In hollow spaces, if something is hollow and you put something into it and you were to like shake it and move it around, you would hear that kind of like that echoing reverberation. If I were to get a cup and put a single bean in it and bounce it and move it around, depending on when you took a photo of it, it might look like there were multiple beans bouncing around in that space. A hollow space, a void zone, when something enters it, the memory of it can't really escape. Everything is stuck here in this echo chamber, in this hollow space. So it is different iterations and versions of every choice that you all have made while you have been in here. And not all of them seem to have been doing remarkably well. And coming face to face with a manifestation of what you could have been, what you should have done, what you may or may not do in the next few moments is hard for a mind to wrap itself around. And so it assails you, and oftentimes, sometimes, something or one of those manifestations or one of those echoes takes a little bit of you with them as they are passing and disappearing. It's kind of this battle of wills between what you are seeing and what you are.
So does that make sense? We're the bean.
Yeah, I'm a bean.
One of the slayers are like, okay, I'll put this away. Stop shaking the cup.
It's a great metaphor, or whatever.
It's just what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, we're beans.
We are beans.
We are beans.
Well, soon I'll be planted, so.
Oh, I'm saying beans. We're
Beans?
beans.
B-A-N-S. Beans.
No.
Beings.
Is everybody all right?
B-A-N? No, yeah. It looks like
That's bananas.
Tell me about it, he says.
Charles.
Charles needs a spelling lesson.
All right.
Teach that.
I will say this, as you all move in, you get a little bit closer to the heart, the center. You've been following along this ley line. It hasn't been that challenging. I mean, yeah, you just dealt with something that's quite harrowing, but you're also surrounded by individuals that can help you explain. They even brought the bean jar to helpfully explain it to you all, just in case it happened.
And the clear jar, that way you can see that.
Yes,
right,
of
the
course.
visuals is perfect.
Now I need another D2, please.
I got this one. 2.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, cool. This will be great.
Are we the bean?
Yeah, it's gonna be just fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Bean.
Eventually, you all would arrive at the center of this hollow space, the center of this void zone, and you would find the font. You already knew where the font was located because you had done appropriate reconnaissance. You knew what was going to be in this area. Hell, even before Karnath was kind of bamfed somewhere across the world, you had some information on where the remaining Fonts of Frith were at, with the exception of the final one, which we believe to be somewhere in Archaeith. This font is located in a grove, a ring of trees surrounding a mercurial pool of liquid. At the center of this pool rises a lifted marble basin, overflowing with, again, this mercurial fluid that kind of pours down almost like unicorn blood from the Harry Potter series, if you've seen kind of what it looks like in that moment. It seems reflective, and sometimes it looks like it's a solid, but you can see there's a little bit of a wave to it, and you can still tell that it is a liquid. As you approach, you would watch as the rest of the Scourge Slayers all appear to be differing degrees of checking different types of sites. It looks like some of them are phasing in, phasing out. Someone seems to be taking a sample. And then you watch somebody else who essentially, after their testing, smacks it. And whenever they smack it, it very much looks like it stays very solid. And you can hear a conversation between the two of them, and they say, that's what we expected. And you would watch as...
Oobleck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Two of them then step directly onto this fluid, and it supports their weight. And there's a little bit of that give as they begin to cross over and head towards the marble basin at the center.
Should we join them?
Well, we shouldn't let them go alone. And I will begin to make my way.
All right. Walk on the Oobleck.
Hey, what's the worst that could happen?
I can fly, so not much to me.
Oh, that's cool for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Is this, do we feel like we're getting to like a setup round kind of moment?
I mean, from the moment you stepped into the void zone, the answer would have been yes.
Okay. I want an earth elemental with me, but he only lasts an hour.
I mean, we're here.
I can't tell you.
Oh, we're here.
Right.
This is the place.
Yeah, it's not like we have to travel farther. It's like over there.
I summon my earth elemental.
Oh. Isn't the ground like bad here? What if he's got a bad
He
attitude?
shows up and he goes,
Oh.
No,
why you do this to me?
you're just a helper, and that's your
He
job.
says in Primordial.
I'm not doing anything.
You've got a sick earth elemental here.
Right, well, I'm gonna go get my darkness bubble.
Yeah, we all have our things. We all have abilities. We get it.
And I do all of the things.
And all the Slayers do their things too.
right.
Everyone does their things. And as you all are making
one's
your way,
putting on a
Whoa,
hat.
look at all these things done.
one puts a hat on. Yeah, he's like, this is all I need. Puts on a fucking bowler.
Yes, the 2 strings and cup technique.
Yes.
Setting up communication networks.
Tulu is a dire familiar also.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just saying.
And their own
rising,
bird.
yeah, it is known.
Yes.
Rising above this marble basin, you would watch that there appears to be 6 pinpricks that come out of seemingly nowhere. Almost if you can imagine if somebody were holding a piece of paper up in front of you and then 6 pins or pencils got pushed through. The only difference is each of these pins look like they are appendages. They are kind of like almost like scrungly little arms that are at strange strange angles that don't look like they are natural
Can you
whatsoever.
spell that for me?
SCRUNGLY, scrungly.
Scrungly. Oh, those look so
Italicize.
scrungly.
Yeah, everyone, all the Slayers say that at the exact same time. My God, not the scrungly arms. We've seen this before.
Hollow space of origin.
And you would see then emerging almost like the arms now are then ripping in 6 distinct areas. A little rift in space here. There would be a gargantuan white worm. As far as Ireless is concerned, this is all that happens in void zones.
It's another worm.
I was right.
And it comes crashing down on top of the mercurial fluid. This thing is purple. It has a lighter purple kind of back carapace to it, a little bit more hard. It has this more lavender-esque purple covered in this strange slimy substance around what would be its chest because it's upright more so than it should be for like a purple worm variety. It almost looks like somebody took a slug and then squished its front end and back end together and then pulled the front of it up a little bit and then stuck 6 arms on the front of it. It's disgusting.
Gross.
This is the worst thing.
You hear a Slayer go, that's disgusting.
Ew.
And they all pull out their weapons and the combat begins. And the way that we're going to be doing this is a little bit different than a typical combat here. The whole point of today is for you to do as much damage as you possibly can in this next singular round. And depending on how much damage you've done after this round, and with a little bit of help from your helpful NPCs, the other Scourge Slayers that are here, I'm going to total up all of the damage that you've done. And then I'm going to turn that into the modifier for your 2d10 to see if this is a success with consequence, a success, or a success with reward. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And we are going to begin, first and foremost, with you, Ireless.
Great.
Do the big thing.
Do the big thing. You have an opportunity here to do as much damage as you possibly can. What does that look like?
So I've got my earth elemental already out. He takes his own turn. Tulu is going to use the bonus action to do an attack as a dire raven.
Okay.
And we'll just do that first. He rolled an unnatural 20.
Are we going to be assuming that everybody is like benefiting from flanking?
Oh, for the most part, the Slayers can be in and around. I'll allow you to be benefiting from flanking, yes. Not a ton of other special procs in there, but you can make the attack with advantage.
Okay, a 21 to
Yes,
hit.
yeah, it does. Yeah, 20 and 21 both hit.
It matters.
For 9 damage, 9 pecking damage.
9
Going
pecking
for
damage.
is there an eye on this thing?
What a great question. It's so funny that you asked that. It doesn't have eyes.
Then Tulu goes for not an eye. A fleshy little part of back, maybe.
Okay. 9 points of pecking damage.
And having foreseen this coming, Ireless twirls around and points at 16 places near the worm and conjures woodland beings
Okay.
at 6th level.
Yeah.
Which means double the amount. 16 blink dogs appear.
Okay. Awesome.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Get the dogs on him.
Get the dogs.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 16 d20. You might want to just tell me what it is to hit.
Hold on. 16 d20?
They
For
all roll
biting.
to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all rolling to hit.
Okay.
Right?
And you roll it twice because advantage.
I'm just gonna roll it once because this feels too difficult already. They have a +3 to hit. So what do I need to roll
Here.
for these blink dogs to bite?
I'll do you one better.
Yeah,
What you're looking for is an 18.
an 18.
An 18 to hit.
3. So I need a 15. All right. I already rolled it on my
Good.
computer.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3. Only 3 of them hit,
But
No.
One of them's a crit though.
but one of them's a crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 hits.
4 hits. Okay, you got the
And
crit.
They're going to do... I'm going to use the average instead of rolling all the dice.
That's fine.
Merciful.
I'll accept it.
4, 16, 20. Just 20 piercing damage.
And that's including the crit?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
20 piercing damage.
As
Okay.
they all just pile on to the worm.
Okay, amazing. They're awesome. This is great. There's 16 of them?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. You got 20 slayers plus you two. 16 blink dogs are biting onto. Some of them are getting... some of it are on its back. Some of it are probably biting onto its arm. Some of them are trying to get into maybe the weaker fleshy bits
Go for the
down below.
haunches.
Yeah. They're trying
Worm
to find.
haunches.
They're trying to find the weakest points of this thing. And while only 4 of them hit, this thing is well protected. This is a very, very, very powerful CR19 monster.
Now my boy, the earth elemental goes.
Okay.
And he has a slam attack, a double slam attack.
Double slam. All right, come on and slam.
They both hit
Okay. How much damage?
for 2d8 plus 5 each. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on the first one, so
Okay.
8, and then
8.
and then
Oh!
double 8s.
Okay.
That's 21.
Okay, for 21 total then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Okay, you have anything else?
No, that's it. That's
No,
all.
no.
That's great.
Not
That is
21.
not bad for a witch.
Not
No.
21 total, 21 just from the second.
Yeah, 21.
Okay,
for
21
the
plus 8
second.
then. Awesome. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Done.
Nice.
Not bad for a witch at all. Granted,
And my hands are clean.
you've done very little except for summon
Fair.
murderous dogs.
My hands are, I think you mean physically clean.
Yeah.
Physically, my hands are physically clean.
I'm gonna go covered in worm juice.
Amazing. Okay,
Good job, guys.
Salubra, it is now your turn to try to do as much damage as possible.
Amazing. So with all of my setup nonsense, I'm gonna go in for 2 strikes here.
Okay. Again, the magic number is 18.
So I will hit on the first one,
Okay.
which is amazing, and I get to add. I'm gonna do a Slayer strike on this, so it's
Okay.
gonna be a con save, which I'm sure Big Worm can beat 17.
You are correct. Big Worm can beat 17.
But
yeah.
I'll still get my extra damage, and I'm
Yes.
including the extra dice here
Hell
from
yeah.
being in the void zone. Burning a hit die to do a lot.
Yeah, let's see it.
And do you want me to keep track of damage resistances, damage types, anything like that?
Interestingly enough, I do not need any I don't need any types or resistances to worry about.
Okay, amazing. So that's going to be 35 for the first hit.
35 for the first hit. Okay.
Swinging again. Also hitting.
Okay, awesome.
Burning the other hit die to do that. And then it's going to be 26 on the second one.
Okay.
Going going to bonus action on that one for a. We're going to do a staggering strike, so another con save of 17.
Another con save of 17.
Yeah.
You are correct. They got a big, hefty. They succeed, but still, that's not what you're fishing for.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's volume of fire here.
Yeah.
And that's going to be it from me.
Okay. So your turn. Your turn. It is now the boss's turn, the white worm's turn, and I am very excited about this. And here's what I'm going to ask the two of you to please do. And again, be somewhat quick about this, so we don't need big stories, but either on your sheets or in your notebook or whatever, I would like for you all to please and thanks write between 3 and 5 core memories that your character has. Again, if they're names, if they're places, if they're birthdays, if they're experiences, if whatever, a key memory, something that would be remarkably hurtful if the DM took away from you.
You probably have already taken them from me, actually.
You might be right, actually. You might be right. I would like for you to spend some time doing that. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to decide who is about to be targeted by this attack. Evens will be Salubra. Odds is going to be Ireless. Woo! Okay. I have rolled. And now go ahead and take some time and please finish your assignment, finish your test.
Man.
Again, just some bullet points of I remember the first time I learned about rye crackers. I remember playing at the Moondew pools with my brother. I remember, something meaningful, something important, something, again, really iterating on remarkably painful to have taken away from you.
3 to 5, so like we should do 3.
3 to 5. 3 to 5. You know what I mean? Like 3 to 5. Heavy on the 5. All right. Ireless, do you need more time?
No.
Salubra, do you need more time?
I've got 2, so give me just a few seconds.
Yeah, of course. For the audience, while we're watching and waiting for this, I have never seen well, actually, I take it back. I have, but this is for a stat block, a pre-written stat block. This is one of the most ridiculous and nastiest things I've ever stumbled across. And we can have conversations over balance another day, but that's not what today's session is about. Today's session is about core memories. Okay. I have already rolled back here, and I had rolled specifically for odds. Ireless, this is targeting you.
Okay.
You all would watch as the white worm is going to use an ability that is called Devour Mind. There is no save to protect or prevent this from happening. And you would watch as this gargantuan white worm with still some blink dogs attached to it looks like it begins to move quite quickly towards Ireless and then disappears. Ireless, you feel something enter your mind in a very like Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme energy. You would watch as Ireless is just like floating backwards, falling. Ireless. On your sheet. The core memories that you wrote down, you are now watching those core memories play back out. Only the white worm is there in your memories as a voyeur, watching from like 60 yards away in each of these in the distance. And you watch as it begins to consume the memories. I'm now going to roll an astronomical amount of dice.
What memories are getting eaten?
Yeah, when do you want me to tell you?
I'll tell you. First thing, actually, you tell me, how many hit points do you have total right now?
I mean, we haven't been hit,
Okay,
so 109
Plus 910.
plus 910.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Because as you are experiencing this, you take 93 points of psychic damage. The way this was written is it's a threshold. How many did you write down? 3 or 5?
I wrote down 5.
You wrote down 5.
Yeah.
How many hit points do you have left?
118 minus 93 is 25.
Okay. Starting from the top, going down, delete 4 of them.
Okay. Cute.
And that is exactly what happens. The worm would remain in your mind until it has had its fill and gone through there. You would then watch as it exits about 30 feet back behind Ireless, and it looks like it's engorged, even larger, like a leech that is just consumed.
Fat worm.
A big fat worm. And because you are still conscious, because you are not dropped to 0 hit points, it did not do its secondary effect, which is great. But you can tell that something was taken from you in a very different way than you've experienced Gasigian, in a very different way than you've experienced Lorid or Ambrid. This literally feels like something has eaten a part of you, and you are aware that something has eaten a part of you. You just don't know what part it ate.
That traitor.
Huh?
It stole from me.
Now, would you please tell us in the audience what memories it ate?
That's great. This is a character that we have never met. Saeed, the first love. This is a memory of the first time that she saw him, and her breath was just like taken away by how beautiful he was walking through Crystalbrook.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is the first time that she found a mushroom by herself and how proud she was of that. The third one is finding a life bird, you know, like one of those birds that you might not ever see in your entire lifetime, with her parent Rowan.
Yeah.
And the fourth one was when she called Torrent mom and was stroking her hair after the shit box, and you didn't take the one of Drew.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how nice. How nice.
That is nice.
Those other ones are painful.
Now, as we've gone through your turns...
Well, not anymore. I don't know.
As we've now gone through the White Worm's turn, you have an opportunity at initiative count 20 for this next round. You are able to activate or use the special ability of the Scourge Slayers if you would like to choose to activate them. My question for you all, I know it's a given, but I'm legally obligated to ask, would you like to use the Scourge Slayer's special ability to deal damage?
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Charles can use his reaction on my turn to get another attack in if he wanted to.
Charles, get up, man.
Get him, Charles!
He crit!
We're taking Charles with us, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just going to max
absolutely.
it out. I'm just going to max it out. 10 plus 12. He does another 22 points of
Charles,
damage.
good on ya.
Charles.
Charles in charge of our fucking team worms.
I'm glad that you still have Drew, because Charles is being really cool right now.
Right.
You ask the Slayers to activate their special ability, which is called Simple Domain Unhollowing. And they begin to summon hollow purple in this space now.
Purple.
I actually didn't learn that trick.
Yeah. They
Charles,
all
show
pull
me
off
how
their
to do that.
blindfolds. Yeah, no.
Charles!
I'm like pantomiming whatever it is that they're doing. I'm also pretending to do.
Now,
I'm also pretending to do.
But I think you are.
I'm going to roll this out here for you all to see. So I need you to tell me what I get. I only have a +5 to this charisma saving throw. I went really far away.
So
I think it's a glowing dice on the other side of the table.
What is it?
Is it a crit?
Nope.
Or
It's a 2. A 2 + 5 for a total of 7.
That's so bad.
It is so
Slayers, come on, get it
No.
together.
bad. No,
No,
it's against
no.
the worm.
Oh, worm.
They're like,
Sick.
wait, we're doing good. And the Slayers begin their simple domain expansion, and they cast Unhollowing. And you watch as from the area where the worm is, that grayscale, that monochromatic grayscale hellscape begins to colorize again. It begins to be popping back in, and they're doing some type of joint casting, joint ritual using void speech, very similar to what you've seen in most basements that you've experienced in your life.
It's true.
And a little bit through Riona's training, but usually only to negative or deleterious effects. And they begin to unhollow this space. And this worm is about to take 12 d10 force damage.
Right, so if I wanted to do that, I gotta say these words. Clatu Verata. I basically will say it.
The worm takes an additional 68 points of force damage from the joint slayers here. And now I'm going to add up everything that you've done so far to see how much damage total you've actually done. I think it's going to be quite an impressive amount, actually.
Charles, thanks.
Yeah.
Charles did pretty okay. I'm not going to lie. 28 plus 68. Gee! In a single round, with the assistance of the Slayers and their simple domain expansion, Unhollowing, you do 215 points of damage. 215 points. Now, the creature has 330 hit points.
That's pretty
but
good.
This was just meant to represent a typical example of what a round of combat would be like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this total of 215. I'm going to divide this by 25, and that is going to be the modifier that you're going to add on to your 2d10 roll. I will be rounding up as well. I need one of you to please make a 2d10 roll, and you can add a 9.
Yeah, absolutely.
2d10 plus 9.
Are you the double digits and I have the single? Or what?
I think
It
it's,
doesn't
we
matter.
just, I have the single, you have a single.
Okay. What'd you get?
That's a 10.
Ooh, 18.
Plus 9,
Plus
27.
9.
Yeah.
It's crits on 19 to 20. 18 was really, really close. So, but that is still going to be success with reward. Over the next couple of rounds,
go.
probably 2 or 3 more rounds, you all would have been able to very easily dispatch of the white worm. Unfortunately, Ireless, the only way to get your memories back would be through a wish spell.
Yeah.
Obviously, divine intervention, but I will go so far as to say you all are aware of the fact that this is an aberration that has come from beyond Bretha. So the Slayers would be able to fill you in and inform you that it is unlikely that the divine of Bretha would be able to get that back. The wish spell is probably going to be the only big thing. Whatever it was, question mark. We don't know if it's your kidney or a memory yet at this point.
Something's missing.
But something's missing. 100%. 100%. So with a success with reward, you were all able to appropriately wrap up. As soon as you dispatch of this great white worm, you would watch as the unhollowing continues here. That mercurial fluid begins to get pulled back up into that marble basin that it was pouring out of. And as the mercurial fluid is kind of pulling away that silver lacquer effect almost, it is left with the same fluid that you had seen back at Nira's roost. And the font is appropriately full. It is healthy, one could say. And as we head towards wrapping up, having successfully purified this void zone, I don't need to roll for a loss of any of the Scourge Slayers. They look like they did quite well. But a quick check-in here. How are you two feeling? What are you thinking? What are you experiencing after just the two of you? Granted, you had 20 Scourge Slayers with you, but dispatching of this diabolical white worm.
I've been telling them the worms were a problem for weeks.
You're talking to me, but you're talking to the top of my head because I'm sitting on the ground casting plant growth into
I think I'm also
Bretha.
kneeling next to you because I am extracting the essence of this worm.
Yeah.
I'm using the feature
100%.
for the third time this campaign.
100%.
Give me that.
100% you are. It is, unfortunately, it is another aberration, but
It's
you
okay,
can
those
have
are
it.
the only things that exist here. They've been importing them to Bretha. They're invasive species.
Yes, all.
Like, for a first Slayer outing, I think this was pretty bitchin'.
Yeah, I guess that was okay. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have some support.
From other Slayers or, like, from me?
I mean, like, it was nice that you had support.
Oh. Thanks, guys.
Charles walks over to you, opens their grimoire. You hear like a sticky pulling effect, and he puts a Slayer deputy sticker on you.
Oh, man. I'm really
an
doing
attack?
it now.
You find it in the very, very back.
Oh shit! Kennedy would love that.
It's great for PR.
You are all able to either make your way back, wait for some type of teleportation assistance, or to wait to be picked up by the Rift Dancer if you would like. But before we wrap up with Group 1, are there any other final things, thoughts, or actions as you either wait or head back to the care?
All of the Slayers, may I please have some of your hair?
What?
That's a big ask.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I said please. It's just for a craft project.
Just give me 1 moment.
Yeah, they're all about to lean over to you. Oh, yeah, take your time.
Hey, I don't know if you've been to Mirathar, like, ever, other than, like, right now.
No, definitely not. This is the only time I've ever been to Mirathar, and probably ever will be to Mirathar.
Right, so, you know, how I seem to be a little paranoid about some things? That's mean. That's not even rude, that's mean. I'm like
basements, like people, like fae, like horns.
Well, like, I haven't been wrong about most of those, to be clear.
Sure.
Right, so, like, this is a weird, and you are, like, also
weird
a
to
witch.
ask.
You feel somebody tapping on your shoulder.
Yeah, what's up, Charles?
Yeah, so we like 1 bag fine, or like how many bags you want?
Oh, just like one. Just like a little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like one.
Put in a bag, guys.
Hey. Thanks, Charles.
And I point at the Slayer deputy badge. Right.
Slayer,
Part of the
right.
ship, part of the crew.
They hand you a bag of hair.
Thanks. Wow, so many different. It's great.
So what are you wrapping up after this, Charles?
Well, to be honest, I imagine that you're going to need at least 1 representative to come back on the
Exactly. Yeah.
ship with you all so that we can
Smart.
get this taken care of.
Charles is a smart one.
Yeah.
Yep,
And we
you're right.
could really use that.
All right, well, why don't we have a little celebration back at the keep tonight and maybe celebrate a job well done.
Yeah. And I'm gonna turn to Ireless and be like, and I bet you Riona's office is still unlocked.
All right. We definitely should take something.
you watch as Charles goes, I didn't hear anything. And starts
He is
walking
a smart
away.
one.
Good one.
And he starts walking away. And while this is where we're going to end and wrap up with the group 1 part of this montage episode, I am more than happy to let you decide off camera whatever the hell you do to Riona's office or what you go looking for. And you can just tell me afterwards.
Cool.
Let's take all of our erasers.
We'll replace all their blue pens with black pens. It'll be terrible.
She'll get really pissed.
Well done for group 1. Give us a second.
Yay.
We'll be right back with group 2. And we move on to group 2. The team of Icarus, as well as Enoch, Carl, being assisted by the Obsidian Veil. And all the assassins go, ugh.
We rehearsed that.
As just like I've described for group 1, you all pass through the veil, this opaque sheet, stepping into the void zone. Now, this is not the first time that you have experienced this. As you're entering in, I just want to get a quick lay of the land. What are you thinking? What are you experiencing? What are you feeling? What is this like for 2 of you? Understanding that Enoch takes a little bit more of a toll on you.
Well, I know what's going to happen to me when I go in here. And so before stepping in, he takes a deep breath. So even though Enoch does not have to breathe during the time in the tube and everything, and since then his mannerisms have become much more human-like. So He's getting ready to step in. All right, Icarus. If you have to drag me out of here, well, you may want to get help.
I look at like the 16 assassins with us. I think we can handle it, but good to be ready for.
But hopefully that's not what happens. Good luck.
Thank you.
What's going through your mind? What are you feeling? What are you experiencing as you step into the void zone?
Honestly, like compared to before, this feels like much less demanding physically, which is new. Icarus is now immune to the exhaustion condition. So, it still drains his like ability to tap into magic, but physically he feels fine, which is honestly good because he's like mentally sharp this time around. But he's just feeling a little knackered without the rest of the party here, I would say. Like he just feels like the party comp without everyone feels wrong. And I think he feels unbalanced.
One other thing I think is pretty important. So the last time we were going into a void zone, I mean, Enoch knew kind of what was going to happen, but even now, I know that above table mechanically, the void zones are bad for constructs. But the thing that's different is that Enoch, with Nim's help, has removed some of his programming. So before, even if he was terrified to go into the void zone, he still would have done so in order to protect his friends. And so now he's experiencing real fear for the first time without that push making him go into the void zone.
Yeah.
So before he goes in, it's going to take a moment for him to kind of psych himself up. But he steps forward anyway.
Amazing. Now, this is the feelings, the emotion, the trepidation, or not the excitement per se, but the readiness as you step into this space. You're meeting something that you might not know exactly what awaits you within, but you know loosely what you're going to experience. You move inside, passing through the veil, and what I'm going to allow you two to offer up to us is it's going to take several hours. You need to traverse this scape. Again, you understand that it's unnatural. It seems as if the world is fraying at the edges here. Something is pulling it to some other plane. This place is not meant to host mortal beings or even individuals brought together by magic, the arcane, right? Yeah. So I'm curious, between you two, what do you think you all experience? I have intentionally not written the first few hours here. You've already seen what you could be facing. There's a number of small creatures and other beasts that could populate this area that you might have to be fighting. There's other things that you could have already accomplished. What things have you experienced or dealt with as you have moved through the outer perimeter, the outer skirts of this void zone?
I think like the major practical challenge right out of the gate is that I'm real slow.
Yeah.
And Carl is also very slow. My movement speed is halved. So I think we would have probably had to figure out some method of either we're just moving through here very, very slowly. Imagine the assassins are pretty nimble on their feet, though. So if we don't want Enoch to be a hindrance to the group, then we would have had to come up with some sort of solution to get me through here.
I don't think it'd be out of the question that Alvin, being a professional coach driver, has some form of land vehicle for us to move through here.
I'll allow it.
So we're probably on some kind of carriage that is helping us move through the regular terrain, but as the roads get worse and worse, it is going to eventually get to a point where we're going by foot. But I think we are nimble, so we're following their lead at this point, so we're able to avoid most things despite maybe not being the stealthiest individuals, but just I think they're helping us with the traversal.
I think that makes sense. I think Alvin bringing in some type of transportation for you all makes so much sense, and it would definitely speed up your process for entering in the first couple of hours. Eventually, you are correct. As you find yourself closer and closer to the heart, to the center where you believe the font must be, you certainly have to go by foot, but I think that saves you some time. Anything else from you, Enoch?
I would have asked Carl just to rest in the wagon, but then I would be like standing up, maybe out of the top or something like that. I don't know if we talked. Well, I don't know if we talked about this last time, but actually to that point, his techno pistol, would that function inside the void zone? I don't remember if I tried to use it last time?
I
mean, it operates on magic.
Correct. It operates on magic. I would say that the same way for you, it's not directly having turned you off. I would reduce its damage die by 1 size.
Okay. All right. So nonetheless, then that he's still probably like trying to at least guard everyone and guard Carl.
Yeah.
Who is not very useful.
True.
Inside the void zone.
I think in the carriage, as we have a conversation with Carl, because this is his first time being like aware and in the void zone. So Carl, this is gonna be, your body's gonna start feeling a little different. And
what do you mean?
Well, you'll see.
Well, you'll start to grow hair in some funny places.
I don't think
this is
no the void zone.
It's funny because last time didn't we get beards?
I'm sorry. I was trying to make a joke. Is this not an appropriate time for that?
Oh, well, I'm glad you're in high spirits.
I am not, but I have observed that when people are going into a stressful situation, they will often tell jokes to lighten the mood. I feel as if he looks around at the assassins who are probably very stony-faced. I feel as if I was unsuccessful.
Father, I am scared. Where will be the hair?
That part was the joke. The other parts are not a joke, and he puts his hand on Carl's shoulder. Carl, it's all right to be scared. When you are afraid and you still do what you have to do, that's called bravery. I've learned quite a lot about it over the past few months, and it's going to be hard in there, but no matter what, I'm proud of you.
Father, I feel safer now.
If you feel as if you need to hide, we will keep you safe. You do not have to fight. And no one is going to make you.
You are the best father.
I am not able to shed tears. Just like kind of convulsing.
I feel like me and Selpus are just kind of there like watching drama happen in silence, like.
Well, about the Blitzball.
How about them sports teams?
Yeah, I heard Baytroons, they're continuing their team despite their city being a crater. I mean, isn't that admirable?
He's exhausted. He's exhausted his understanding of sports.
Those big beavers.
Strange weather we're having, huh?
Selpus
I think
speaks
their
up.
mascot is just a hole at this point. What's up?
Baytroon holes.
I'm sorry.
We've peaked.
Go holes.
Selpus chimes in, and she would
Get
say,
in there.
"Yeah, I think it has something to do with the fact that we're in a hollow space here. I think it's an arcane anomaly."
I know that. I'm trying. It's the. All right. Well, I guess I'll do my usual thing of standing in the corner silently, but that I've been told it's off-putting.
I'm sorry, Enoch, but you're going to have a lot of competition on this specific trip for that, as like lining the carriage or just like a bunch of quiet assassins.
They're like sharpening their knives and like getting their buckles on their like tack vests and shit.
Now, as you all would continue traveling, eventually you'd have to get out of the carriage or moving together as a group. I have a random roll table for us here. I'd like to see what we experience, what happened. So I don't care which one of you, but I would like for one of you to please roll a d4.
Yep.
I have to get my dice out.
All right, we'll go with the purple dice because void zones are purple.
Yeah.
1.
1.
That's
Okay.
good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're all good. They're all good.
I don't think that's true.
There's
I don't,
yeah.
Gonna be all
I
bad.
don't believe you.
You see a
Yeah.
cat approach you, and it's covered in white. No,
Cocaine.
it's the cocaine cat again. No. As you were all proceeding now on foot, getting closer and closer to the heart of this void zone, you would be able to see above. Now, in this space, again, I've described as if you were entering into this opaque veil, this almost dome that is expanding ever outward at a slow pace. As you look above, you can't really see the sky, right? You have your cut off from that. You can only see the dome that is ever increasing above. But for a split second, you watch as something cracks. There are these twinkles that begin to radiate out from what appear to be the center of this area, and then it locks into place. You can see that there are stars, like the Astra itself, the heavens itself, reflected in this veil, this dome, this opaque sheet that covers this place. They begin to twinkle into existence, and it very much looks like you're just walking through this zone. And above you, you're just already in deep space.
Oh.
And then you see what appears to be a massive hand come and crack into the edge of the veil, and it begins to punch at the edge of the veil. Obviously, the assassins get into an immediate formation to try to find cover. They're waiting for some type of big attack, and you watch as it finally breaks through. The shards begin to fall down from this place as the hand pushes and begins to break through into the space. The shards kind of shatter into this crystalline dust and begin to make their way, kind of dusting like small flurries or snow coming in around you. As it cracks, you watch as the hand retracts and pulls through, and all that is left in the space where this I'm talking like celestial from the MCU type of energy punch through, appears to be a gigantic singular eye. And
Jesus Christ.
I need both of you to please make a DC 20 intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Don't forget that you have disadvantage on all D20 tests.
All D20 tests?
Because of what he is.
Oh.
Except for
Except for strength
and con.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm strong.
Oh my god.
DC
Strong.
20 intelligence saving throw.
Oh my god. The fucking these dice did okay. The fucking dinosaur dice.
I'm just every encounter I'm gonna have mage armor up at this point.
It is known.
But I passed either way, so.
Okay, you passed.
Well, I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you didn't pass and you failed beautifully.
Yeah, sure
so, okay, let's get this rolled.
did. Roger, before we saw like bad shit happening, I would have reached into my pocket and pulled out a handful of gears.
Yes.
And activated them with my tinker's tools and tossed them at Icarus. They begin to orbit around you like electrons around an atom, forming a shield. You have +2 to your AC.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, Enoch.
For failing, you are going to take 40 points of psychic damage.
Shit.
And it seems like simply being observed and witnessing what just happened is beginning to break what remains of your mind and your psyche. Some exterior, extant, eldritch threat seems to its presence seems to begin to unravel you.
So when that happens, 40 damage.
40 points, and you will take 20 on a success.
What kind of damage?
Psychic.
Okay.
Fuck. When that happens, as soon as he takes this huge amount of damage, he, for a second, starts to run towards the back of the carriage, like as if he's going to jump out, and stops at the edge of the carriage and looks around at, Icarus, especially Carl, the Assassin's Guild guys who I assume are kind of puzzled.
Yeah, they're taking this damage too.
And
Enoch, just
backs away.
Take a beat. Just close your eyes. Ground yourself. Think about something stable.
I'm not on the ground. I'm standing in the carriage.
All right.
So, metaphors. Icarus, I'm afraid.
Well, what were you saying about bravery? And
sometimes you say things and they sound good, but then
what you said was true, Enoch. There's nothing that's not going to be scary from here on out.
Yes, that is very true.
You take the 20 points of psychic damage. I rolled a percentile to see how many of the assassins would persevere, and immediately 20% of them die.
Die?
Shit!
Like how die? Like just
Wow. Yeah.
like are they dust or are they still there?
Yeah, it's so funny that you say that. You would watch as soon as they drop, Carl, you scream in unison, and they would drop to the ground, and as soon as they hit the ground, the same crystallization that has taken over the trees begins to take over their body as well, and they become the dust, they become the rubble, and just join into the landscape here of this space.
Oh, so their bodies are gone?
So
okay, well, I was going to do
Icarus
something,
sees
but
them,
I won't do that.
He immediately rushes over, like about to crush a diamond in his hands. and he just sees them crystallize, and you just see him like pound the ground in anger as like he's been ready in case somebody dies. And he still can't do anything.
I'll let if you want to do me a favor here. I'll let let's go ahead and I'll allow this to be. Let's do a D20 test. I'll allow you to either use your dexterity or I'll let you use your athletics. Let's have a contest between.
See, I was actually going to do the same thing.
I know.
A very big hypodermic needle comes out of Enoch's arm.
Let's see. I just want to see who gets there first. Dexterity or athletics. I'm going to let this be kind of like a brute. I'm like rushing here. I'm trying to be quick. I'm deft. I'm nimble.
I'm really sorry to do this. But the athletics.
Yeah, sure.
So strength based. I rolled a natural 20.
Total
Got
versus
it.
total, just to be sure.
Athletics is 27.
I got a 12.
Okay.
So I don't like shove you hard, but I kind of like move you out of the way.
I will let you get to one of them as they are dropping to the ground and the crystallization is taking over their body.
So if there's one Thieves Guild person who maybe, I don't know, he was more chill, he or she was more chill than the other ones.
The chillest assassin.
Yeah. Gary! Yeah!
Okay.
Like an adrenaline needle right into his heart.
Awesome.
And he's pumped full of healing energy.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You and I are now going to have a contest because there's something that doesn't want this to happen.
All right.
So again, this can be, I'll let you use your primary attribute, which is intelligence for everything that you're doing. So as if you're casting a spell, make a spell attack. All right.
Doing pretty good about it.
Okay. What'd you get?
28.
You win.
Live, goddamn you!
And you watch as Gary is dead essentially, and you are beginning the process of bringing them back, and it is fighting against this crystallization that I've described, and you would win. Whatever exterior force is out there trying to prevent this is either not strong enough or is incapable of reaching the distance from where they are currently at. And Gary, as they've been named, would come too.
Don't you die on me.
I at this point I've gotten up and checked a different body. They're dead, right?
Yeah, and then
They're not dying.
they are not dying.
So
They
spare the
were-
dying would do nothing.
Correct. And they've already essentially disintegrated into additional rubble and terrain here in this
great.
space.
Can I make a...
You're pounding on the ground with your fist as you've already described, which is again beautiful, but their bodies are disintegrating here and you pound the ground and it
Can I make a religion check on the fist? There was some conversation earlier about giants holding up nets.
Yeah, sure.
I
I'll,
just want to see if
I'll
this
take a religion check, yeah.
High. 27.
27. Based on the size, based on your understanding, conversations that were shared by Ireless and or Torrent or Saradin, kind of in off-screen or downtime things, doesn't scream. This is not some giant god. Per se. This is not a god of the giants, as I should say. It's religion, but I think this would definitely fall more in the realm of eldritch entity.
Got it.
This is some exterior being that would fall outside of our pantheon, something that seems to be, again, it's an occult eldritch threat, something that in the psychic damage that you shirked off a little bit but dealt with also helps you with this because it was just unraveling your mind. This is like Call of Cthulhu type of energy.
Understood.
You've seen something in Bloodborne you shouldn't see yet because you don't have enough eyes.
Okay. How's Elpis doing? Would you call this a magic effect?
I would call. I'll do a dick move here. This would be a supernatural effect.
How is Elpis doing though?
She has enough hit points that even if she failed, she would still be up, but she would still be
Okay.
racked by the same level of pain.
Icarus is going to do two things. He is going to, I guess his robes can't detach and make clothing items, so he will take off his robes, give them to Elpis, and make a blindfold, just in case if this happens again, it's tied to sight, because he is true seeing anyway, so it doesn't matter for him. So he rips off part of his regular clothes and like makes his own blindfold, but he'll basically like guide her and like daisy chain, and I'm sure the assassins have some,
That's badass.
cool abilities. But he's also going to spend the 2 spell slots at 3rd level to cast Aura of Life, So if
Okay.
something were to instantly kill people, hit point maximums can't be reduced, and anyone who goes to 0 regains 1. So, they'll all be in a terrible state, but they won't instantly poof.
Awesome. I love that.
And that's just an aura in 30 feet. And I'll do some Theurge bullshit to extend the duration as much as I can.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Looking around at the assassins, Enoch addresses them. I understand if any of you want to leave. There will be no shame if you run. We are continuing onward, but you do not have to.
And I look at Alvin specifically and I go, you don't have to die for me.
Alvin looks like he is carrying himself with a very different energy than you've ever seen him carry himself with. And none of the assassins say a single word. They just continue moving forward.
Okay. I'll continue the hand-holding daisy chain.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll inform everybody to stay close to me.
Yeah. Now, we fast track, and you all would continue your traveling. You've left the carriage behind. You continue to move further in, and eventually you would arrive at the heart of this. You would arrive at what you already knew to be the Font of Frith, because they've been pre-located through some assistance with Karnath, but also with the Seekers in general. The font is located in an abandoned elven temple. Inside the temple, there are a series of mirrors angled in a similar fashion as to what was observed in the Assassin's Guilds. There are no other features of note while inside the temple. However, and this is to display essentially all of the time and effort that you all would have been spending. You would have made some rolls. You would have eventually been able to figure this out. There are no other features of note while inside the temple. However, when you look into the correct mirror, the party can observe in their reflection that your reflection is capable of interacting with the chalice resting atop a pedestal in the center of the temple. Now, with your eyes, when you're standing in this temple, the pedestal and the chalice does not exist. But when you look in the mirror and you angle and guide yourself, walking backwards using your reflection, you watch as your reflection is capable of grabbing and interacting with the chalice that is at the center of this temple. Cool. So you all would have to have used the mirrors as a guide when moving through the space and always watching it. And I dare say that as you were figuring this out, you would have known, hey, let's get some rolls here. I would like an investigation check or an arcana check to see how long this takes you all to figure out.
I can do Arcana. I'll also take out the spell moving mirror or whatever
cool.
and just scientifically test if it's all mirrors or if these are specific magic mirrors.
Awesome.
Oh, fuck yeah. I got a natural 20, so I'm in the high 30s.
God damn it. Okay, cool.
I also rolled a natural 20 on one of my die, but because I'm at disadvantage, it's only an 18.
Okay. So with the nat 20 mid to high 30s over here, you put
smart boy game.
It is. This does not take you very much time at all. I will say that there was one mistake that is made, but it's more so for like the scientific method of you trying different things and figuring out what you're supposed to do. Whenever you take if no one is looking at the mirrors, the correct mirror, when you look back at it, you can no longer see the reflection. There has to be someone continually staring and gazing at the correct mirror. The moment that no one is gazing at it, it moves to another mirror in this location. So you then have to track down what mirror is the new correct one, and then make sure that everyone's always looking at it, and then realign yourself directionally to then go and do that.
Gary, stay right there and do not move your eyes.
Do we have enough bodies to have every man looking at one mirror?
I would say probably so. You said, how many do you think that you brought with you?
At least 20, right?
Okay.
So if a quarter died in the dusting, then
Jesus.
we're at probably like
I
say
feel
you-
too
14,
good, Mr.
Probably
Chris.
probably able to observe all but maybe like 2 or 3 of them.
Okay.
So that helps your process greatly.
I'll use the butterfly. I haven't brought it out in a
Nice!
while, and I'll
Yes!
have it take up one of them. So we're only missing one at this point.
You would watch as Selpis, if this is the first time Selpis
Yes,
has
it
seen
is.
it,
Yeah.
then you would watch as Selpis looks like she is about to like ask a question and realizes this is not the time nor place to get into it, but you can tell that she makes a mental note of that.
Icarus doesn't even like make that connection that she would have anything to think about this, and then kind of like also realizes the gravity of the situation and kind of shakes it off.
Which the theme of your relationship for like the past month.
Yeah, this is, should we talk about it? Not right now.
Now, eventually, because of your amazing roll, you would be able to have your reflection grab onto the chalice. You don't feel it in your hand while you are grasping onto it until your reflection removes it from the pedestal, and then you watch as it manifest. And then the pedestal manifests as well. And inside the chalice, there would be a very similar fluid as to what was seen in the Neera's Roost. That after you all cleared the font, it began to fill back up with this, again, it was actually pure ley energy from this nexus point here. It seems like there's a small amount that is still in there, but
a little bit of that.
You are watching as there's not very much left in it. If the chalice was full at one point, there was maybe like a few little drops down there at the bottom.
You know, and I'm like holding it, kind of stalling. I wonder if Jabanu could make this with his cup, if we brought him with us.
Pure essence.
Yeah. Enoch, since you're weaker, do you think you should drink it first?
Um,
I feel all right here. If this is going to be helpful, I'd rather go last.
Can I have both of you make active perception checks, please?
Must we, Papa?
You don't have to.
Yeah, it's a 7 minus 1.
be a 3.
There we go.
You would watch.
There's the stat you both don't have.
Yeah, there we go. The two of you are like, who's gonna drink it first? And Alvin comes over and puts a hand on your shoulder, appearing from nowhere, and just would say, "My lord, we're not alone." And then finally,
I'm God.
You would hear what is a tick, tick, ticking, a click, click, clicking, as if something with long nails is tapping on one of the mirrors here in this space.
Oh.
And
Can I time stop real quick?
Of course you can.
And I'm just gonna I'll bring Enoch with me.
Yeah.
And I'll just.
No. Hold on. He opens up a little door and just drops some drippy drops.
And then if
instead of drinking it.
If Elvis is here as well, I will just like tilt her head back and pour however much I need to.
Get it in me.
And that's it. I'll save the rest.
Okay.
If there's any left.
Yeah, 100%. Can I have you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can I have you roll me a D100
Oh,
For Elvis?
for me?
look at his fucking face. People watching this.
No.
What do I need?
To drop the die.
Okay. 85.
Awesome. Are you capable of bringing more than one person with you in your moment to think?
Just Enoch.
You just brought Enoch.
Yeah.
So then
Enoch.
okay, amazing. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna describe this in this order. So you bring Enoch in.
fucking sucks.
You give Enoch a little bit of the juice.
Give me that juice.
And then you pour the remainder.
Yeah,
into
I will
Selphus.
say this. I have 21 seconds in here because of bells. Being the scientist I am, I want to see what happens with him.
With him,
And-
Yeah, fair.
and
That's
do
very
Elvis.
fair.
with him, nothing happens. He's just put it into his his arm.
Then I immediately feed Elvis.
And because Elvis is not in the time stop, you do not see any noticeable difference whatsoever happen to Elvis, to Selphus. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to tell you what you can see coming out of the mirror. But for you all watching, audience, because we're doing this such an interesting fashion, I didn't assign bosses to locations. I have a boss roll table, so we don't know who we're fighting yet. So I guess I can have you please roll me a d4 to see what you see.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1. Last time I rolled a 1, a bunch of guys got vanished. So
Here we go.
Okay.
4. These dice, they only roll the highest number. They're very well weighted. I mean, they're balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're balanced a certain way.
Don't ask
For the
man
record, when I
first.
rolled a 20, it was with my other die. So
All right. You see
they're weighted too.
there is a pitch black creature. It is medium in size. The torso and head and upper appendages look like that of a praying mantis.
Ew.
It has.
Oh.
We'll stay away from any intentional too much eye stuff, but there are hundreds of eyes that appear to be floating in space like arcane eyes around this thing.
Biblically
And-
accurate praying mantis.
Yeah, a biblically accurate praying mantis. From its torso down, it looks like it has the lower body is that of a serpent, so it looks like it's almost like a nagi or something that who is navigating here. Pitch black. There is a red aura that surrounds this creature and this being, and it is just about to break through and come over onto this side of the mirror. I will allow anyone to attempt to make a history, a nature, or an arcana check before we move forward.
Alvin.
He's still frozen. I'm giving this to you all while you're in the time stop.
I'm going to do arcana so I can get my bonus die for this.
Yeah, that's all you.
I didn't roll well. That'll still be a 14 plus 7, 21.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I was on a 5 on the die.
The thing itself it's aberrant in nature. There's certainly no doubt about that. This is definitely something that there are rumors, or probably maybe some conversations with Jabanu that have come up, and Jabanu's understanding of dreams, that sometimes individuals will claim to be possessed by some type of like sleep demon or like sleep paralysis demon. It is some type of aberration from beyond the astral sea, something from beyond what Braitha would be. But every now and then individuals claim that there is something that they can't shake, and typical priest and divine magics, even the mages with the arcane, have been unable to cure their paralysis or cure their possession or their condition. Okay. This is definitely some type of evil, aberrant dream spirit from beyond Braitha.
When we're in this time stop and we can see it, do I feel any of that psychic uncomfortableness that the other thing caused us? Like, would be being blind help us in this situation?
I will say this: if the spectrum is 1 to 10, and whenever you took that first degree of psychic damage, that was a 10. This is like a 1.
Okay, so
in
not
severity.
worth it. Okay.
And the time stop would end. Your moment to think, your 21-second moment to think would end, and it would erupt and break through. And we will immediately go into what our combat is going to be here. But you watch as now you have fed Selpis a little bit of the fluid, and you rolled an 85 on your D100 roll. You would watch as the area around Selpis begins to bloom back to life.
Oh.
It would seem as if this essentially, if there was a magnitude of how much more powerful she's just become on a scale of 1% to 100%, she seems to have become 85% more powerful in the battle that is to come, as she seems to be empowered. It seems as if something is connecting or resonating with her through this.
I look at her and there's just like the shock in Icarus's face.
She looks confused as hell.
And he's just like, well, just like your mother. And,
what? As her eyes are just like shooting out radiant beams.
But I shake that off and get ready for the fight.
All right. So we're going to go into a quick single round of combat to kind of denote what is actually happening here. The way this is going to work is we're going to go just boom, boom, boom. We're going to have Icarus. You're going to go first. Then we're going to have Enoch go. Then I'm going to have the boss go to kind of close out this combat. This is to represent the overall trend of what is actually happening. In this single round of combat, you two need to try to do as much damage as you possibly can. At initiative count 20, after the boss goes, you will be able to issue a command for the assassins to do their thing and for them to attack. All right? So as you all kind of go to throws, you go to blows with this enemy, Icarus, what are you doing? What is the most amount of damage that you can do in a single turn to represent this fight?
Just bonus action, time stop again.
Okay.
And I just want to know if for aberrations, are they typically immune to psychic damage?
They are...
or resistant?
I'll let you make a roll for this.
History, maybe?
History or nature or arcana.
Okay, I mean, I'll do arcana if you'll allow me.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Yeah, natural 20 for a 34.
There's a great with 34. There's a gradient of resistant to immune, and because this thing seems like it is a lesser aberration, it is probably resistant to psychic damage.
Okay. In that case, let's see here. I will upcast spell Steel Wind Strike and just Icarus grabs a dagger out of just like a regular dagger, and it's just suddenly empowered as literally like Quicksilver from X-Men. He just like, for everyone else, time slows down and he speeds up. He just runs over, and I'm just gonna poke as many eyes as I can.
Okay.
So this will be
That's actually really good.
upcast, and this will be 7d10, I think.
Okay.
So
Let's see it.
let me roll that on a dice roller.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of damage.
Prepare your
Oh,
biggest.
damn,
Just
that's
get-
it.
I get the dice roller pulled up.
34. That's it.
That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
34. You do 34 points. What type is it? Magical piercing?
Yes, I believe so.
34 points of magical piercing. You've used bonus action.
Oh, force damage.
Force, oh, even better. Thank you so much. Do you have anything else that you can do on your turn?
Nope. That'll be it.
Okay. We now go to Enoch.
Okay.
Do as much damage as you possibly can.
Okay. I'll wheel.
Good.
All right. So but I have to roll to attack, right?
Well, tell me what you're doing.
Okay. I'm going and doing branding smite. Well, so I'm gonna send Carl to flank it. Great weapon master, branding smite,
Okay.
arcane jolt.
Okay. All right.
Whoa.
So I'm swinging for the fences. The arcane jolt is another 2d6. So okay.
All right. Let's see it.
Okay, today for the hit does a 16 hit.
16 will just strike.
Hey, all right.
Hell yeah.
So with all of that will do 49 damage.
49. Okay.
Some of it is cold, some of it is radiant, some of it is force.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. We're all set. I'll take it all together, so that's good. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I want to attack again.
Yeah, of course.
I think that will miss.
Lower than 16?
Oh, actually, no. Yes, that one will miss.
Okay. Did you roll with disadvantage?
Oh no, 17. I'm sorry. Did I roll disadvantage? No. That will still hit.
Okay. There we go. Let's get that damage in.
17. Okay. This one is just without the branding smite.
Yeah.
So, 10, 16, 20.
20. Okay. Some good damage coming in. Okay.
Is that 69 points of damage on your turn?
On his turn, yeah.
Yes. Nice.
Nice. At the end of your two's turns, it would be the boss's turn, the Quarai's turn.
Shit.
And
Korai.
as it sends, it was there the whole time. It sends dozens and dozens and dozens of those spectral eyes to go and swarm and surround you all in a 30-foot radius.
I don't know.
And I need both of you to please make a DC 21 Wisdom saving throw. Don't forget. Disadvantage on D20 test.
Roger, there's almost no reason for me to roll these dice.
All right, I'm going to use my reaction to give myself another roll on that, and I'll give it disadvantage on its next d20 roll.
Okay.
I
Are you
did.
kidding me? I rolled a 1 and a 2.
All right. So I'm assuming you both failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the DC?
21.
Yeah.
Oh. Together.
I don't even think I could have passed that.
But if you arrange the dice.
It's a boss. It's got to be high.
Yeah, man.
So you all
Fuck me up, man.
you both are going to take 43 points of psychic damage. And you are both blinded unless you have something that prevents the blinded condition.
Just true sight for aberrations, I believe.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So
Nice.
you're blinded, but
If he's
It's
out of
chill.
10 feet, I go, "Ah, ah."
Because he is
But
the
if he comes back in my range, I'm like, there he is.
How much damage you said?
43 points of psychic damage.
Okay. I'm at 19 out of 82.
Now
Let me know if anybody dies. If they're by my aura, they should
I'll roll.
stay alive.
I'll roll for that at the end of its turn, and then you are going to watch one other thing. I'm going to make this roll. I'm going to make this roll on behalf of Alvin.
Yep.
just for narrative purposes, you
my
watch as
concentration's good.
all of the eyes now hone in and look over towards Alvin. Alvin is going to make a DC 21 charisma saving throw.
All right. Come on,
And
buddy.
I'm going to give Alvin a +7 to this roll.
Alvin, use your Riz!
And I rolled a 10 on the die for a 17. And you would watch as dozens of these eyes just go and essentially embed themselves onto Alvin.
No!
He looks over to you and he would say, "My lord, it's been a pleasure."
Alvin, no!
And you would watch as the eyes begin to embed and sink into Alvin. His head droops down. And whenever he looks back up, you can tell that Alvin is possessed.
Okay. Okay.
And that is the
Okay.
end of the Quari's turn.
The battle has changed.
I don't like this.
Now, at initiative count 20, and the final thing that we are able to do in this single round of combat, you have an opportunity to now give an order to the assassins. Their leader is currently not here. If you would like, you can order the assassins to attempt to make essentially their big attack. They have a single special ability that you can utilize during this combat. And as Alvin is now possessed, would you like to activate it, or would you like to say, "No, I don't want to use this free gift"?
Oh, if we activate it, he could attack us. Is that the idea?
No, you're giving a chance. This is initiative count 20. This is like your lair action.
Oh,
You can issue an order to the assassins for them to attack the boss.
Stab all the eyes.
yeah. I'll absolutely say, if we know anything about what we fought so far, cut off the head and the
Okay.
hydro. Well, okay, bad analogy. Any other monster you cut off the head, it dies. So I say go all out attack. We're gonna try and avoid Alvin. Like we can avoid him. We're powerful enough. They need to focus on killing the thing.
Okay.
Because it's just a big crystal at the end of
It's
the day.
just a
and you blow up the crystals, everything dies.
That's how, in every battle, in every world, that's how it is. Yeah.
Me and Enoch and Carl can focus on stalling Alvin if,
All right.
if the rest of them.
You activate the assassin's special ability called Death by 1,000 Cuts. I'm now going to have the boss. Ooh! I'm now going to have the boss make a.
It has a disadvantage.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have the boss now make a. Well, it's not going to be as dramatic, and I only have one special dice. But I'm going to have the boss make a DC 21 dex saving throw as the assassins attempt their attack. And I'm going to roll it down towards you all. You all tell me what I get. Okay.
It's a 1.
Okay. It has, for a dex save.
You rolled well.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Lowest roll is a 15.
For a dex, it only has a +5,
It's a 20.
which is a fail. And so the Obsidian Veil assassins, those that are remaining, you watch as they start blinking in and out of existence, and small platforms begin
Sick.
appearing on the ground, and they're essentially doing single stabs and quickly getting out of there as they swarm. Blink, 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 blink. I'm now going to roll 24d4.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I see paper. I see 1,000 cuts.
No, you just use 2 of whatever you
Oh,
use.
oh.
And they
So if you use level
do
one,
they
it's
do
2 for
62 points of magical piercing damage.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
I imagine Alvin is just going for us with this, and we're just like, whoa.
Uh-huh. And now we get to the total amount that you've done. 34 plus 49
I'm not a huge damage
plus
dealer.
20
69.
plus 62. You have done, in a single round of combat, you two and calling in the assassins, 163 points of damage to this. How we're going to wrap this up and end is we're still going to do our 2d10 rolls here. But for every 25 points of damage that you have done to this thing, I'm going to give you an additional modifier on top of your roll. So what I'm going to allow you to do, I need one of you to please roll a 2d10, and you may add a +6 to your modifier.
Oh, yes.
You want me to do
Yeah,
this one? I don't know if the D10s are weighted.
Come on.
For legal reasons, the weighted
for
dice
science.
joke is a joke.
Is it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
10.
The poly market.
10.
Plus
Oh,
6.
you rolled 2d10 and you added 6 and you got a 10?
Oh, plus 6. Okay, 16.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot the 6.
Okay.
I was just telling you what was on the dice.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 7 and a 3.
Okay, so you got a 16, which
not
is
good.
a 16 is just a flat success.
Nice.
You get a flat success, And what this represents, had you got success with consequence, we would have lost more of the assassins. No. Depending on how low that was, we also could have just lost Alvin.
I was going to say, we need to know if Alvin's okay.
God.
With a flat success, you all are able to continue to fight and battle with Alvin, and also the assassins are able to come in and help finish off the Quori. And you all would come out victorious. Now, you're not going to get any additional boons or lore or information for not getting a success with reward or a critical success, but you are able to purify the fonts. You're able to kill the Quori. You're able to watch as all of the mirrors then shatter. And in the final mirror to shatter, it looks as if it is, again, space with just a single eye looking through it as it shatters again. And as it is shattering and you are dispersing of the Quori, this aberrant spirit that you've been fighting, you watch as it gets pulled into one of the shards of glass that has fallen from the mirror here in this space.
Can I try and catch it?
You know what? I'll allow it. This will be pretty hard. I will allow this to be a dexterity check of some kind.
Can I get advantage if I time stop before I go for it?
You're like, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
The DC is still going to be pretty high. I'm going to set it at 22.
I only have a +2 to this, so.
Oh, okay.
Flash your genius.
No.
What would you get?
Oh, I got a 12, so.
+5. Flash genius.
Still fell, right?
It is because of how I've already framed it earlier, it is almost as if something is trying to pull it back from whence it came and is antagonistic to your plan.
Something out in space.
And as the battle concludes and you all are able to, get everything together, get the wounded taken care of, get the survivors taken care of, you'd watch as Selpis kind of like begins to flow back down to like a normal state, who's been in this heightened 84% increased efficacy for this entire fight. And then as she comes back to this base nature, the chalice fills back up.
I'll also be like, robes, straight jacket off. And it'll come off of Alvin, who I think at some point in the fight, I Doctor Stranged him to restrain him. But if there's chalice, I will first feed Alvin because he's probably pretty fucked up, and then I'll drink it myself.
Now, as the final conclusion, you all taking care of each other, getting out of here, figuring out how to get picked up either by the rift dance or the airship or teleporting back. Are there any final things that you have to say or to do before you have essentially concluded your recruitment and font procural trip here?
Well, Ireless isn't here, so here's a really good opportunity for this. We used I depleted a lot of energy here, and so he's gonna take out the auricularium.
Icarus doesn't even bat an eye. He's like, do what you gotta do.
I don't like this, but it must be done.
I am watching Elpis, though, just to see what happens, sir. Activates
it and draws weave or lay energy from this spot. So I'm gonna try to drink up as much as I can.
Yeah. Roll a D100 for me, please.
Just a little slurp.
I picture this with like a curly straw.
Yeah, me too. Oh wow. Wait, that's the 10. No, that's.
Is it the crit symbol?
That's the highest.
So it's a 10, yeah.
So 12.
Okay. Awesome. I need both of you to please make me active perception checks, please.
Oh, I did a bad thing.
Carl.
I did a bad thing.
Natural 20 for a 19.
Holy shit.
There it is. I'll take it. What'd you get?
11. Okay. I don't have negative wisdom anymore.
Wow.
You get a natural 20, but still it's a 19. You all are cleaning up, taking care of individuals, and out of place because you're no longer in combat. You would hear Selpis go, "Ow!" And she looks down to her hand, and it looks like there's a cut that has gone across the palm of her hand. And you would be able to see with your nat 2019 that for a split second, one of the shards of glass, one of the shards of the mirrors that have broken down here, you can see a reflection of one of the eyes that flashes around the same time that Selpis says "ow," and then disappears. And she begins to wrap her hand, and that is where we're going to cut it.
The fuck?
Holy shit.
Damn. What does that mean?
I don't know. God damn it. All right, hey, we did it though. Dab me
Yay!
up. No, don't be weirdo. Dab me up.
Give us a second so we can prep for group 3 and we can practice doing high fives a little bit.
I think
We'll
that's
see you in a
exactly
second.
what Icarus and Enoch were doing, an awkward high five.
Welcome back, everybody, as we now transition to group 3 with some assistance from some supervision.
Supervision.
Maybe
No, go back to the assistance.
from the battle
That sounded
mages of the keepers. The team of Kaloros heads into the Void Zone to purify the Font of Frith, and we've, well, not all of us, but to some degree, well, it was a little bit interesting your first time in a Void Zone, Kennedy. But we've been here before, maybe not the same exact one, so I ask you all, as you are crossing this opaque veil, stepping into this hollow space, what are you all thinking? What are you feeling? What is this experience like for you as you're navigating in, feeling that drain of exhaustion and moving into this grayscale hellscape? What's going through your heads?
I think this is the first time Nim's been in one since she's up-leveled. Yeah, and so I think that in some ways it feels almost more natural to be in a place like this where it's not, she's not sucking the life out of things. Everything's sucking the life out of things, so I think, and everything's like a little cool. So I think in some ways it's like, and I think that naturalness is almost more unsettling than having it be like something really scary for her. Yeah. So especially with sort of what she's been like dealing with. So I think that she feels alert and relaxed and uneasy.
What about you two?
Great. Yeah.
I think Kennedy feels a sense of unease and panic because when he first came down here, the first thing he ever saw was a void zone.
Uh-huh.
And so I think there's always that fear at the back of his head that this void zone will be just like that one with a fucking dead-ass dragon like in the middle of it getting eaten by bigger things.
Uh-huh.
So he's scared, and I don't think this time he hides it.
What about for Jabanu?
I was like, disgusting. Because like it tastes like ashes in his mouth. I think Jabanu last Void Zone he didn't take Maiza because he was afraid of how it would affect her. This time I think he's gonna bring her in and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You ready, girl?
She'll come in.
Yeah. So he's just gonna be leading her by the halter just to kind of see what effect it has on her, if any.
It seems as if her movement is reduced. It looks like she's kind of phasing in and out, like there is something that is trying to unweave and unmake her entirely.
Right.
Like
she's a magic summon.
She's a magic summon directly connected to the goddess Lored, which seems like that connection is a little bit strained.
Does it seem like it's hurting her?
Without a roll, I would say that it looks like she has to focus and work harder to just exist in this space.
All right.
But I don't think she's not like in active pain, but she's straining.
You want to take a time out, girl? You don't have to go in here if you don't want to.
You can dismiss her if you like.
All right. Well, I'm waiting to see her reaction.
She's not going to say that she wants to be dismissed.
Right.
But you can tell that she's working overtime, really challenged by existing here.
All right, girl. If you want to be dismissed, just give me a little head nod at any time, and I'll dismiss you.
Mm-hmm. It looks like she's too proud.
Yeah.
To take that out.
Goats are notoriously stubborn.
True.
Now, again, you all have the lay of the land. You kind of know what to expect. Again, the same kind of grayscale scape. You can see that there are rocks that are floating inches above the ground. There's things that appear to be almost like crystallized in nature here as you move through the deserts and to the rockier terrain of Kalloros. And just like with the other groups, I haven't specifically written any of the events for the external, the outside, the outskirts of the zone. So what are some things that you all think you've experienced? What are the first few hours of travel like for you all as you are moving through this void zone with some supervision from the battle mages of the keepers?
I think Kennedy's more focused on the supervision because they're still like right there, and he's like, can you just give me some space so I can walk, please?
They give you 25 feet,
Thank you.
but it's like really measured at 25 feet.
They have like the tape measure.
Yeah, like they don't want to get further than 30 feet away from you.
All right, that's fine.
It's some sort of court mandate. I really thought they would have like relaxed a little bit over those 2 weeks of prep, but it seems like if anything they're a little more on edge. Just because I made that hilarious, I think it's fine.
I hope you know that when we encounter whatever's in here, I'm throwing one of them at it. Just saying. I'm just saying. The one, his name is Brian. He will not leave me the fuck alone.
Brian sneezes 25 feet away.
Fuck you, Brian.
all three of you are wearing an ankle monitor.
It beeps if we get out of 35.
Listen, these guys can be really serious, but they also know how to party too. Like on the weekend.
Oh, I believe
Like they really cut loose when it's like they're on break.
Do you think?
At least back when I was there.
Can we have that version? Because Brian sucks.
Like, yeah, maybe after this we can like have a good time. Maybe they'll relax. Maybe they'll finally see that we're actually like okay at this. I feel like I'm jinxing us so bad right now, but
Listen, guys,
Cries in blood.
yeah,
we just gotta impress them, all right? We gotta go in there and we gotta kick ass.
this is our
All right.
chance.
Yeah, this is it. This is our chance.
Let's build it up even more.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done this like 2-3 times. We've got this. I mean, technically, The Rock did one, but I think it's our baby.
We've done it once.
We've done it once. Okay, well then.
Yeah. Brian from 25 feet away, our records indicate once, and not even for all of you.
Brian, did we
Kennedy
ask
wasn't there.
you? We didn't ask you, Brian. This is an AB conversation. See your way out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
Thank you. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about a lot of things to say to Brian.
Anything else happen as you all travel for these first few hours?
I don't know. I think Jabbanu's sort of reflecting on his time with the Keepers and everything that brought him here. And he's kind of like working with them again now, but he never expected these kind of circumstances.
Truly.
Yeah. And then he's talking. He's like, my dad used to tell me a story. Go to sleep. It was about it was about a goat that fell in love with the moon.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the goat, but the moon would never respond to his cries, so he would, he wanted to get closer, so when it was on the horizon, he'd try and get to it. And he ran across fields and deserts and rivers, but he could never catch up to it. And, until eventually, a she-wolf who was in love with who said, no, that's my mistress. And then the she-wolf devoured the goat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's
Is that?
This is really depressing, Banu.
I couldn't.
In the middle of this void zone.
I thought you were raising our spirits, and while I do admire the she-wolf and her go-getter attitude.
Sorry, it was a song. It's much better as a song. It was a song.
All right.
Brian yells from 25 feet away, "Sing it then."
You sing it, Brian.
I think Brian, you have no idea. I think he pulls out his oud and he sings it. Yeah, he sings about the goat that fell in love with the moon, and he's like, I think my dad was trying to warn me
About falling in love with the moon?
Yeah, because I used to think it was I used to be really mad at the she-wolf in that story, but then I realized it was really the moon that killed the goat.
Oh, I see. This could be some sort of metaphor. Like perhaps the she-wolf was simply following her nature and maybe not inherently. Interesting. I feel the urge to distract myself. Do you think anyone would notice if Brian disappeared?
Brian yells, I would.
Okay.
Brian, we weren't asking you. No, I don't think anyone would notice. I don't think Brian's very popular with the keepers. Are you, Brian?
Very popular.
He's lying.
Keeper of the month, 13 months running.
He always brings in muffins.
Yeah, he does. Fuck!
In that metaphor, the moon's hair and tips for me.
Oh, I thought perhaps the moon was lurid, but I see.
No, that was. I think that's what it was. I think I loved knowledge, that I loved her, and I tried to, but.
You know, yeah, and the goat was simply following his nature, right? Pursuing what he loved. There's no.
Yeah. But you know what? I think I'll write a sequel where the goat comes back to life and becomes best friends with the she-wolf.
I think that sounds great. And then they can go on kick-ass adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah, and take on multiple void zones.
Yeah, and Brian calls out, it's like solve crimes and shit together, right?
Yeah, actually, Brian, that is the first good idea I've heard you say.
Yeah. You want in on this, Brian?
No!
Yeah.
He's trying to buddy up with us. We can't.
That's a good thing,
we're
Kennedy.
a thing of three. We're three musketeers. Brian is not. There's no four. There's three. I don't care if it's
There
any.
actually was 4 musketeers.
Shut up. If there was actually,
That's actually
if there were, fine. You know what? We could choose another keeper. But there's something about Brian. He's really insufferable.
Kennedy, we're this close. This is the first opening. We got a foot in the door.
Damn it.
We just
You all talking about something up there?
No,
I'd be more than happy to come closer.
Yeah, you want to help us write this song?
Yeah.
We'll credit you in the song.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah, all right.
Great.
We have to do this, Kennedy. We have to.
We do.
Can you all hand me back my dice, please?
No.
No, I don't think I will.
We're gonna roll for his skill in
Yes.
in writing.
We're going to try and
Performance.
include his
Creative
favorite
arts.
animal into it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
He overall, I'm gonna give him he had a 13 total here on his roll, so he's a little bit better than average, but not like amazing with his contributions and skill to this. As he says, oh well, I mean, typically we would go with this rhyming structure, but let's just try something a little bit different, maybe.
Wow. Okay.
Oh wow, not rhyming. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like you're not, instead of
verse.
yeah, it just seems like maybe instead of going the direction they expect, maybe we use this to catch them off guard with the lesson that we're trying to
Just
impart.
Like the wolf would. Okay, I can see. We can work with this. We can build.
Wow, Brian.
Great idea. Love it.
You're really smart, Brian. Poker face.
We're gonna die.
After you all complete this draft, Brian says, just between me and the three of you, I think maybe, well, first of all, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have tried to steal our secrets, hack our systems.
All right.
You
and
talking to
share
me?
them. Well, I'll get to you. I'll get to
Right.
you in a second. But Kennedy, I don't think you should have done that. I don't think you should have
All right.
tried to steal our secrets,
Uh-huh.
right? But I understand why you did it. Okay, I understand. I get it. It was wrong, but I get it. You already died. I think you've paid your price.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue to do my job. I'm gonna track you all. I'm gonna keep paying attention to the ankle monitors you have. But I just want to know that in different circumstances, this could have gone a little bit differently, and I appreciate you all letting me write this draft with you.
You're so welcome, Ryan. We care for you so much.
This
Poker
is
face.
actually
Yeah.
wow. This is incredible. Also, in comparison, I am best behaved, and it's a.
He says no notes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This feels right. This feels right.
And right
Is this
about
growth?
here, I need one of you to please roll a d4 to see what random travel event you have to deal with.
I call Percy.
I go first.
I call first. Okay, I'll be the one that decides our fate.
Yeah.
1,
Please re-roll 1.
3.
The same
Three.
giant fist guy.
Yeah. He goes, oh.
I got 2 hands.
That's really funny. Okay, so your travel event is probably the most straightforward out of all of them.
That could be good or
So-
bad.
Yeah.
So far, you're winning. Eventually, Yeah, eventually, it's not that I felt bad after last session. I was like, no, I need everyone. As you're traveling through this hollow space after a couple of hours, you would be able to see that there are a number of, again, we saw them, the skitterlings, the skitterers, the small void creatures that are almost like negative space, void-based entities begin to swarm. This is similar to what you all experienced in the nearest roost void space as well. And the numbers are so overwhelming in their power immense that you were essentially just like hacking and slashing your way through there as the battle mages are trying to keep a buffer around the zone that is protected as you move through this. Eventually you would have to run and flee. I need everyone to please and thanks make me a DC 20 con saving throw.
Constitution. Do we have disadvantage on these?
You have one level of exhaustion, which is only for skill
This is
checks.
only
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Okay.
A natural 20.
Okay, for a total of?
For a total of like 24.
Cool. Just make sure you didn't have a minus or something.
Yes.
Smart.
Okay. So what'd you get?
23.
Awesome.
16.
Okay.
24.
Okay, awesome. So for those of you that succeeded, you were going to take, actually for those of you that failed, you're going to take 38 points of damage, 38 points of necrotic damage as you are being hacked and slashed and attacked by these skitterlings, these void-based creatures that are populating this
You
space.
said 34?
38 points of necrotic damage. Yes.
Oh, crap.
And you'll take half of that on a success. So for those of you that succeeded, really not that bad at this level.
And then I am resistant.
Correct. And then half it
Fantastic.
again.
Okay.
This would go on for quite some time. This would be you all fighting your way through here for the better part of an hour, trying to break through this. And at a certain point, the creatures would stop following you. It's almost like they run up against a wall of some kind, and they just form this barrier with you on one side and them just standing looking at you all. They're not retreating, but they're not giving chase either.
You know, I would say like, oh ha, this is so funny. There's like an invisible wall, but I just feel like we're walking into something so much worse.
Yeah. It's
Bingo.
Bingo.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, as in this happened last time, so you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Wow.
So,
Maybe
well, at
it'll
least
be
they
another warm again.
yeah. Ooh. I hope
It's
not.
possible.
Ha, you guys suck. I'm pointing at the monsters on the other side.
Yeah.
They don't move. They're again like these little like shadow creatures that just like fill up the space, but it looks like if you were to put your hand like through their chest cavity that it would possibly just like go through them.
I kind of wish that we had that Ireless was here and we had the Rod of Rulership. Can you imagine?
Would it work on them?
No, I don't think it would work.
I don't
on
know. I think we could try. Maybe they can be
Yeah.
reasoned with. Can you be reasoned with, you little monster?
They don't move it or phase at all as you're
I think
baby
he likes
talking
it.
them. Anything else you want to do as you stand here at the line? The battle mages look like they're taking a little bit of information gathering while they're here. Okay.
I think we're good.
I think, well, maybe take a second. I would like to survey, like, the, like, perpendicular from the wall. I want to look in and see if I can get sus any, like, you know, easy paths, like, sort of.
For you all, essentially, you're walking through a very open area. You're in Kaloros. You're kind of in one of the. It's a desert area, so you're
okay.
moving through a very open, plain, like dune-based scape. There's
Amazing.
some rocky features here, certainly, but there is nothing preventing you from heading the direction that you know you need to head.
Okay.
It is really essentially just this, essentially this wall of enemies and creatures preventing your retreat.
Good. I feel we bolstered. Yeah. Oh, no.
Yep, I'm gonna pull out Requiem.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If there is nothing else, you all would continue moving forward towards the heart, towards the center, where you already would be aware that you have isolated and identified the Font of Frith. You would find it. The font is located atop a floating landmass hovering 60 feet above a whirlpool of sand. Gravity here appears to be even further disrupted as chunks of land and debris and massive amounts of sand from the whirlpool are being sucked and pulled up towards the floating island here. You will need to, if you have the ability to fly, you can go right up there, no problem. Otherwise, the only other way up there is to get creative. Are we going to get some rope and pulley system, but there's all these chunks of land that are flying around in this disrupted gravity area. You could press your luck and just go into the reverse gravity area and hopefully go where you need to go. The other option that you all have is to make a series of, I could allow some acrobatics checks to see if you all could jump from floating chunk of land to floating chunk of land while it's being sucked up towards the island. So my plan is, how are you all planning on getting up to the floating landmass 60 feet above the whirlpool of sand?
I can fly. So
Ah!
well, I mean, like as like bats or mist or whatever.
Right,
Like, don't
right.
make it weird.
Sorry,
Here, Kennedy, you can hop on Misa.
there's been a lot recently, people growing wings. I just was concerned that you were one of them as well, and I was gonna be kind of jealous.
Are you ready for goats growing wings? Because this goat's gonna grow some wings.
well, I was gonna say perhaps I could fly up and then drop a rope down, but also this works. Like if we want all.
I kind of want to see this.
Screw your rope. Hop on, Kennedy.
All right.
I'll get on Misa.
Okay,
Alright.
we'll drop a rope down for the keepers to get up there.
I'm gonna spend 2 second level spell slots to cast Swift Flight on Misa.
Okay. And then you two are going to fly up there,
Yeah.
riding Misa. The flight is a little bit challenging, and you're going mist, you're going bats. What are you
I
doing?
think I might go bats.
'Kay.
Mix it up a little bit. Let me double check.
yeah.
Bats?
Bats.
What's a flying goat called? Like a flying unicorn is a Pegasus or whatever.
Capricorn.
A Capricorn.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to be tiny bat.
Okay. You turn into a tiny bat. The flight up there is challenging because there are, yeah.
right in.
You just get pulled into the maelstrom. And what I would like, please, a dexterity saving throw. You can make it on behalf of Misa, and you can make it on behalf of Tiny Bat.
Cool. All right. +3 to this. Woo. I got a 15.
Okay, that'll be a fail. What do you get?
Oh wait, can I add my proficiency bonus? Because I have proficiency in Dex. Is it
For
me
Misa.
or is it Misa?
Misa's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I keep my stats as bat, so I get a 24.
Okay, that will be a success. Okay, representing how well they are able
Thank
to
God I don't have to
navigate.
share mine.
How well they're able to navigate and fly through this space. Not terrible. As you are all making your way up there, you would only take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. The two of you will take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Misa's doing her best, but
it's
is
hard for-
hitting
yeah.
into some of the other things that are swirling around up here. It's wild.
Right,
It's
yeah.
chaotic. And you would arrive up to the edge of this landmass. And before I
Guys, I'm
describe
looking a little rough.
before I describe what you see, what was your plan to get the battle mages are all still down there, but it looks like they're going through some type of ritual. So I just want to. What's your plan to get them up there, or are you just gonna let them figure it out?
No, we were
They
gonna
can
throw down a
figure it
rope.
I thought we were going to throw down a rope, but
you throw down a rope, and the rope begins to fall for a little while, and because it's in an anti-gravity area, it then begins to come back towards where you're at.
Well, shit.
That's what I said. Screw your rope.
Yeah, I mean, the desert concurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess yell down, but after obviously I've turned back from bat. I yell down. Are you doing all right? You need anything?
A few of them just kind of like gesture up to you 1 second.
These ankle monitors are so loud.
That's funny. And then 2 of them you would watch as stand about 5 feet apart. So there's a 5-foot gap between 2 of the battle mages and keepers, and the rest of them form a line, like a single file line 30 feet away from the whirlpool, from the 2 individuals that are there. And one at a time, they take off at a dead sprint, passing through the 5-foot gap between the 2 keepers. And as soon as they pass between that space, they would disappear, and they would appear standing up where you all are at.
Oh, cool.
That's incredible.
And the last 2 that are there, you're going to watch as they are going to attempt to jump on the floating land masses to get up there.
All right.
No.
I'll make it one at a time. The DC for this is 19. I'm going to give them a +6 to their rolls. The first one gets a 17 on the die, plus up there, makes it no problem at all. The second one, which is now the last one, gets a natural 20, does a flip at the end, lands in a superhero pose.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I used to work with these guys.
Oh yeah.
Can you do that?
Fun energy.
I definitely cannot. No.
And as you all have finally made it up here to the top of this floating landmass, at the center of this small floating isle, there is a small oasis, a small little pool. It looks to be about 20 feet wide. And it looks like it's full of this pitch black tar. And at the center of this, and growing from the center of the oasis is a Joshua tree. And the Joshua tree appears as if it is weeping this tar out of the bark of this tree. And the area here, again, completely covered in tar. There's the floating landmass that you're standing on. So you probably got about like 45, 50 feet around the oasis in the middle that just has like chunks of old like ruins, and the oasis in the middle, the Joshua tree in the center of this, and the tar area here that is being wept out of the tree. Is there anything you all want to do before we roll for random boss?
Drink some legendary libation real quick. So I'm gonna drink some coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I think I might go ahead and summon Pebbles.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to have him out, just in case.
Yeah.
Emotional support, Blood Golem.
Yeah. Pebbles emerges from you.
Yeah. Oh, and I take the 5d4 damage. And then I'm just gonna chug some from my flask to re-up my vitae points.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna do a quick speak with plants.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna start, making. You guys are gonna hear sort of weird rustling noises. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you okay?"
Yeah.
To the Joshua tree.
Can I have you make a DC 21 intelligence saving throw?
Oh no.
Oh.
No. Probably can't.
Did you make it?
I got a natural 20.
For a total of?
19.
Okay, so you failed.
Dang!
Woof.
How bitter.
Oh.
How bitter. Oh no, it's +0, so it's just 20.
Okay,
So,
okay.
So I still.
Awesome. That's a
I
fail.
forgot I have a 10 for the end.
No, it's okay. You will immediately take 34 points of psychic damage as you feel
Ouch.
like you have attempted to speak and connect to the actual bridge that is connecting to some type of extraplanar eldritch threat or entity. This is the portal. It is speaking and channeling through the tree itself. And you immediately your head would be filled with incomprehensible understandings and language that would begin to rack your mind with 34 points of psychic damage.
Ow!
You would probably all watch as the same black tar that is weeping out of the Joshua tree begins to come out of probably your stigmata, your ears, your eyes.
Oh.
Ouch. Hey, you got a something, little something.
Are you feeling all
Don't
right?
talk to the tree.
You talk to the tree?
I did. I talked to the tree. Really pulled an Irelis there, didn't I?
Nim, who rolled very well on her own damage, is looking like oh, it's spots. Right. Here we are, but Pebbles is here. Oh, don't worry, Brian. He's very friendly.
Make me a perception check.
Percepcione. Ooh, it's gonna be a 25. No, 26.
26. After you take the psychic damage, the bridge of the connection seems to have been the most jarring. You still have it open for a split second here, and you can hear faintly, help.
Don't worry, baby. We're coming. All right, guys, let's get ready. And I'm gonna pull out. That special sword.
Okay.
The one in the 2 weeks I attuned to it.
You've attuned to the special sword?
The special sword.
Okay. Remind me above table here, what spell did you all decide to put inside of the enspelled weapon?
Arcane Capacitor.
Yes. Cool.
Which I hit stuff with it, does a lot of force damage, and then I get a spell slot back.
Awesome. What a great example. What a great weapon.
In the 2 weeks, would you say we got health potions?
The keepers do have access to health potions.
But do we?
They've been instructed not to sell it to us.
Brian happens to have health potions on his person. They have not been given to you, but you know where they're at. He's got a big backpack full of health potions.
They say Great Man Industries right on the label.
Hey, Brian. Your song was so good earlier.
Yeah. No, we're about to do something. You need.
I'm feeling a little weak. Can I have a health potion, please?
Make a persuasion check.
Damn it!
He looks around to the other keepers here.
Well,
It kind of like does that like awkward thing where like, oh, you don't look that bad.
Brian, I know you're lying right now.
How about
I'm feeling it right now.
how as soon as you, I can't give you one. I've been instructed not to give you one.
I might die. You should give me one.
Brian, what if you just didn't notice if he happened to take one? That's not like against the rules, right? And it's not that I'm trying to corrupt you, Brian, or bring you over to our side or anything, or that this is a small,
not at all.
moralistic open door to a much more fun and interesting
We're about
path.
to fight a really big creature, and like it's really important that I feel the best to do it.
You watch as Brian goes and takes a healing potion out of his branded Horatio family bag. He holds it off camera for a second to some fourth wall, says, "Drink Horatio."
What's he saying that to?
Yeah.
Cerveza Crystal.
And then he goes and you watch as he falls. And he begins to do like the Peter Griffin Family Guy, like, and then,
Oh my God, Brian!
and then you watch as he goes, but he hasn't taken the cap off yet. And he goes, delicious. And then he just like throws the still full healing potion off to the side. Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly like drink it down. Oh.
Yeah, it's a greater healing potion.
What is
Holy
that?
Greater healing potions allow you, I believe that is 4d4 plus 4. All right, get your healing. Everyone prepares for what is to come. You watch as the tar begins to bubble around the Joshua tree, and I need one of you to please roll a d4.
I'll roll it. This
Reroll
time,
fours.
Since I'm connected to this tree now.
Yeah, that seems
God,
right.
I hope.
That seems
I got a 2.
Okay.
So much better.
What is that?
I don't like that.
What does it mean?
Is it the worst one we could have rolled?
It's not the worst one that you could have rolled. There is something that is arguably more problematic,
On a scale of
challenging.
1 to 10.
Oh.
8.59.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
So yeah, so you'll be fine. But it is the most narratively rich for this group.
God
Yes.
damn it!
Let's do it. No, yeah, let's go.
And you would watch.
I love it.
You would watch emerging. Let me pull up. There were too many things that were like.
Our actions really have consequences.
Roger had to roll on his unspeakable horrors table that he keeps behind that screen there.
Everybody should have one.
Don't leave home without it. You would all watch as it seems as if a winged appendages, one followed by another, begins to erupt out of the tar. The tar immediately slicks off of this creature, and then you would watch the head of something that probably only Kennedy has actually seen. The head of some draconic creature emerges up out. And as it opens its maw, you can see that there are these small, they almost look like slugs that are falling out of its mouth. As more of the neck emerges, you can see its back. There appears to be a very large, hive mind with a number of tentacles, this pulsing brain-like mass that seems to be resting on its back, that is built into essentially the back spines of this dragon. The dragon that emerges from here is gargantuan in size. It looks like as it begins to unpack, it begins to expand, almost like it is psionically pushing the space around it. The Joshua tree begins to bend, not quite crack, but begins to bend in its presence. And in front of you, you all would see that there is an elder brain dragon.
Charming.
Oh, lovely. Like I said, we've done 2-3 of these before. If you round up a little. This is perhaps a little harder.
It opens its mouth, it opens its maw to let out a roar, and you don't hear anything with your ears, but you feel like you are being assaulted mentally and psionically.
God, I'm thinking think I'm talking to the tree, Jabano.
Ouch.
We begin the combat, and we will go in this order. We'll start with Nim. We'll move on to Kennedy, wrapping up with Jabanu. Then the boss is going to go. And after the boss goes, you all will have an opportunity at the top of the initiative count order to ask the battle mages of the keepers to do their special ability, special attack. It is important for you to try to do as much damage as possible because that is what is going to be directly tied and connected to your modifier you're going to have for your 2d10 roll to see how well or how poorly you do in this combat.
I'm going to use my Guardian ability first round of combat. You each get an additional bonus action on top of your first bonus action. It can be used to do attack, disengage, or dash. I'd recommend attack.
We begin with you, Nim.
Okay, great. I am going
That's a really good
to
ability.
rush in to get as close to the dragon as
Easy.
I can. Okay, great. It's not over the... It's not over
Don't worry so much about
Okay.
the layout and mechanics.
Great.
This is a single round to
Sick,
narratively show how the
Great.
combat goes overall.
Okay, great. Me and Pebbles rush in, and I'd like to get to the back of the dragon
Sure.
if possible.
Yeah, you can be there.
Wonderful. And then yeah, nothing wrong. Gonna go over there. And then I'm going to activate some of my trinkets and grab on to the dragon.
Okay.
Can I run up its back?
Sure.
Actually, and I want to grab its brain.
Okay.
And I want to cast inflict wounds right there.
Cool. Awesome.
Sick.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that's 3d10. Right to the noggin. Oh my god.
Did you make your spell attack roll?
I did not. Let's see. Okay. It's gonna be I believe it's plus. Oh my god.
What'd you get on the dice?
I got 12 on the dice, so I believe it's a set. I think it's a plus.
It will be at
Yeah.
least 17,
Yeah,
which
it's
will
gonna
hit.
be 17. Okay, great. So I grab it. I rolled like crap though, so it's only, but every little bit helps. So it's gonna be a 5.
5 points of necrotic damage.
Of necrotic damage with 3d10, and then with that, use that help action to give Kennedy 5d6 for your attack. With the lethal distraction, just kind of whisper to the brain like, any second now, this is just like an appetizer. This is just like a little amuse-bouche. Boop. Yeah. Ow! And then Pebbles will take their 2 slim attacks.
Okay, make the
Yeah.
attacks.
Okay, that's and can I give my extra attack to Pebbles? Okay.
The extra bonus action?
Yeah, the extra bonus action to Pebbles. Okay. So the first one misses, I believe, with a 13.
Yep, looking for a 17.
Okay, great.
Oh God.
Okay, and then the second one hits, and the next one just misses.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 12, 2d8. So for the one hit, that's gonna be another 11 points of damage.
Another 11 points of damage. Okay.
Have you used your extra bonus action attack?
Not yet, no. Yeah, let's see. I'll bite.
Sure.
Bite the brain.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, so tasty. Yeah,
This'll
that's
go
gonna
well.
be that's gonna be an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Great. And then another oh gosh. Why dice only roll good for me to hurt? That's gonna be an additional 8 points of damage.
Okay. An additional
For
8 points.
necrotic, and then and it also I believe is poisoned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. It has been noted.
I hate it when my brain gets poisoned.
Yeah.
That's what we call a headache or migraine.
Yeah. Be depressed.
The mind dragon just like, oh, I'm feeling pretty good. I think I should sing.
All right. That's everything for
That's
you
it,
and your
yep.
additional bonus action. We now move over to you, Kennedy. You've got the additional help from the lethal distraction. What are you going to be doing on your turn to cause as much damage as possible to this elder brain dragon?
Well, I'm going to shoot it, of course. But the thing is, I'm real scared that my thing sucks. Anyways, so I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
for my first attack. And with that, I'm going to use a bonus action to do bite the bullet at the same time so that I can get some temporary hit points.
Sure. Okay.
No, it does not hit.
Okay. First attack misses.
Okay, go away. You're making me mad, dice. I'll shoot it again. Maybe. 16 on the die plus
Okay,
8.
that hits.
So, I'm rolling like poo-poo caca right now over here.
You do get a third attack, so
Oh, don't worry, you worry,
Yeah.
buddy. I'm gonna use it.
Don't forget those 5d6.
Oh, I know. It's just so I just rolled like shit again.
Okay, that's okay. Okay.
Hang on.
15.
No, I know that's 15. There's a lot of math that's about to happen right now. No, that's not. Sorry. 33 for that hit.
33 for that hit.
Yay.
Okay. Third and final attack.
Yeah. A 19, so it crits.
Okay,
so
there you
it
go.
will take a gut shot with that.
Okay, well, tell me what that does.
So a gut shot. Is this undead at all or undead elemental ooze?
It is an aberration.
Okay, well it doesn't say that. So until the creature uses its action to dislodge the bullet, it moves at half speed and has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yes.
Watch your hands.
Sorry.
And on top of that, so hang on, let me go ahead and 24 that die. Oh my god.
Amazing.
It's gonna take another 49 points of damage.
Hell
Nice.
yes, nicely done.
Okay. An additional 49 points of damage. All right, you have anything else?
No, I don't.
All right, Giovanni, what will you be doing with your turn?
All right, I'm gonna pull out that super special sword,
Okay.
and I'm gonna charge at it on my yeah with my goat rider feet. I'm gonna slash at it.
Yep.
All right.
If only.
All right, so that'll be a 17 plus
That hits.
something. Yes, 17 on the die to hit. All right.
I think that sword is
Wow.
like +3 to hit.
Oh yeah, it is something
Hell
like
yeah.
that. Now for the damage. Yoink. Okay.
Yoink.
Cool. Ooh, I got a lot of ones on that. That's sad. Okay, so that'll be wow. I rolled 5d10 for 15 damage,
And it's 15.
which
Wow.
is very sad. But I'm going to use my torment to take the 10 hit points of damage to deal an extra 20 radiant
Yes.
damage to the
Okay.
target
Yes.
for a total of and then no, I don't add my ability. So yeah, total of 35 damage.
Okay. 15 plus 20. Got that noted. Do you have anything else you can do?
Do you attack again?
Yes. Oh no, sorry, that was a spell attack. So
Okay.
it was casting a spell, so I don't get another
Bonus
attack.
action? Anything else?
Oh no, I don't have my dervish on me. So I'll use my bonus action to protect Nim, and I'll give Nim a +2
Oh, thank you.
bonus to AC.
Just AC? Okay.
Yes.
I need you to make a DC 25 charisma saving throw.
Bring it on. I can't actually make that, but I'll roll it anyway. Dang, I got a 19 on the die. You hate to see it.
Okay, so you, as soon as you activate the ability of the sword, because that's what you're using the enspelled weapon, and it's the first time that it's been used here in the game on camera for anything,
Yeah.
you feel as if something or a bridge, something has been connected. And instead of your Christmas saving throws are oftentimes for like banishments and things like that, instead of like your spirit, your essence being pulled somewhere else, it feels like something has been pulled towards you.
Huh?
And now a tether or a connection between you and another point or another person, another entity has been formed.
What?
Yeah.
Is that you, Tree?
The Joshua tree still help.
Yeah.
And okay, now it is the Elder Brain Dragon's turn. And it again, you all, this is to represent the entirety of the fight. It moves around, it gets in such an advantageous position that it is getting to where it can use its breath attack
God damn it.
on all of you. And I need all of you to please make me a DC 22 Constitution saving throw.
From a brain dragon, you'd expect worse. Trivia.
DC
Me-
22 con saving throw, please.
Me is gonna spend hit dice.
Let me give you a
Um,
stock market.
dang. Nope, I didn't make it. I only got a 19.
Okay. Who succeeded?
I got a nat 20 for 24.
Okay, that'll do it. And you two failed.
Oh.
All right.
This just fails.
All right. So for those of you that failed, you take 70 points of psychic damage.
I'm down.
Big ouch.
And for the two of you that failed, you also can feel as the slugs, these little tadpoles that are in the breath weapon,
No,
begin to crawl into your ears.
No!
And you have been infected with a parasitic tadpole.
No!
Fuck is that?
Damn.
And so I take half.
Dislike.
You'll take-
damage. Okay.
You take half of that. Mm-hmm. You take half of that. All right. Now, for you two to know,
Yikes.
and this is probably most important here for Kennedy, because we're not going to be doing specifically the rest of the combat. We're about to go to the Keeper's attack, followed by the 2d10. While infested by these tadpoles, the creature takes 3d10 psychic damage at the start of each of their turns, which means essentially every 6 seconds, you'll be taking an additional 3d10 damage. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself after it succeeds on 3 of these saves. So what we're going to need to do now is to do that at the end of this to see to what degree we can heal ourselves, take care of it. If the creature is targeted by magic that ends a curse or restores 40 hit points or more, the tadpoles infesting the creature are killed instantly. So we can, depending on how many remain of the battle mages and the keepers here, we might be able to just do a big mass bulk heal to take care of this. Otherwise, we may need to do, can we get 3 saves in order to expend these?
There's no way in hell I can make 322 saves.
So now we get to the end of the initiative combat. You all are able to activate the Keeper's special ability if you would like.
What do you guys think?
All right.
Yeah.
First things first.
Brian, go.
First things first. I am going to
Brian,
roll.
please.
I'm going to roll to see how many of the Keepers remain, and then as part of that, if Brian is in fact still with us.
Brian! You know I hated him at first. He grew on me.
Yeah, no, you like.
We're all enemies to lovers.
Oh God.
What happened?
Are they all dead, Roger? Roger, are they all dead?
For the first time that I've ever done this and not wanted it to happen, I've rolled a 100.
What?
That's good, right? No, I was rolling to see how many of them were dead.
No, that means 100% of them survived.
And
What?
So sometimes problems solve themselves
Oh.
in a bad way. And you would watch and the way that I'm going to rule this is I will allow the spell to go off to use their ability, and they are all going to immediately succumb to the breath weapon attack that has just taken place and just transpired here.
Who can heal?
Me.
All right.
You better be
so
ready, buddy.
First things first. First things first. With the last bit of sanity that they have left, you all are capable of having them activate their spell, their ability. They use a spell that is called Reality Break. It is a group ritual circle spell that they have. The reason that they're not healing themselves is instead of trying to heal or take care of themselves, they're going to get off this final attack.
Oh my God.
This sucks.
I need one of you to please roll a d10. This is to determine what effect the Reality Break spell has.
Okay.
Chelsea, you got this.
Okay. It's a 1.
Okay. The ability known as Vision of the Far Realm activates. And here, the Joshua tree, which has been bending, you would watch as it looks like it comes back to its proper position, and that a tether, something connects the Joshua tree to the tippy top of the opaque dome, the veil that is here. And you watch as it begins to try to pierce through. And then rocketing back with this recoil here, it would then be stunning the dragon. And the dragon is going to take, it's going to resist this a little bit, but it is going to take a little bit of psychic damage. Okay. It would have been 40 points of psychic damage. I'm going to reduce that to 20 points of psychic damage because it is resistant to this.
Amazing.
And then you watch as all of them begin to turn and transform.
No.
Oh dear.
And now I need one of you to please get ready the 2d10 to determine how well you all did. Let me do some math really quick to tell you what your modifier is.
Who's got this?
I'm not rolling those d10s.
I'm not rolling those d10 either.
I just rolled a
Please,
one.
Ben.
All right.
Please.
Okay.
What if you guys?
Maybe have
Roger roll it.
I refuse.
Yeah.
I've done enough.
Some voodoo behind that screen. Trust him.
Okay, you have a +6 to your modifier.
Okay.
Hold up. I have to ask, is the bag of health potions still there?
Well, they are on the back of what appears to be some type of illithid.
Oh.
Is it like squirming around though? Like transforming?
I will tell you what happens after the detail.
Damn it!
All right. Okay, I got an 11 on the dice for a total of 17.
Okay.
Okay, that is success with reward.
Oh, guys! Oh my god!
How did they end up doing better than us?
Did we though? Did we?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, so this is the order of operations. Now, because you did get a success with reward, I will be lenient on what that reward could possibly be. You all are able to finish off this fight. You've done a significant, in that single round, you all have done 161 points of damage to the Elder Brain Dragon. Now, granted, it still had almost 200 hit points left. So there was still a lot of combat, a lot of things to go on. The Keepers most of them are going to be transformed into illithids, into our version of mind flayers, essentially. This is the whole big shtick and reason that I wanted to introduce this. But with your reward, I am willing to hear if you want to make, what do you think you want your reward to be?
Those health potions, man.
And Brian?
We saved
Maybe Brian is alive and he gives us the health potions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What did you do?
I was like, here you go. Zoidberg, the elephant.
And maybe
Yeah, he turns into Zoidberg.
maybe another reward. While we're just asking for rewards, maybe it also kills the brain parasites. It's like whatever, you know. I mean, while we're asking.
I've got spells that can.
Oh, you got spells? You got spells. He's got spells. Okay.
For me to be clear, I am willing to have it be like maybe you were able to get to like 1 or 2 of them beforehand, but because it would have been going on for additional multiple rounds of combat, it would be impossible for you to like heal all of them. So I'm willing to let the reward be that you could save Brian.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say Brian.
We'll say Brian.
We'll say Brian.
Brian.
I will have it to be where you're rushing over there. Brian has a similar idea. Brian is trying to do the best that they possibly can. You can save Brian.
Brian's a good guy.
We'll say Brian.
The rest of them are going to turn into illithids. They're going to turn into our version of
I'm gonna
monsters.
How many were there?
Yeah, how many do you all think you brought with you? Because I know what I'm going to say.
2. We brought 2.
We brought at least 4.
There were like
because,
10 of them, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think there were like 10.
Yeah.
2.
There were 15 of them.
That's right.
2.
Yes.
Please.
There were 15 of them total, and you saved Brian.
I'm gonna tackle Brian to get out of the breath spell. That's how I got hit. Tackle him.
I just want to point out Brian is 2 letters away from being brain, and that's very funny to me. So good job.
Yay.
You all succeed with reward. You are able to save Brian. I will also let you go ahead and save the backpack. I'm gonna as well. I will let you go ahead, and because it was your effort to try to save Brian, go ahead and roll a d12.
I'm gonna check that shit.
This is huge.
9.
Okay. There are 9 remaining greater healing potions inside there.
Can I start chugging that shit?
If that's what you want to do.
I think that's what I want to do. There's no way in hell I can make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, I can do a quick jaunty little remove curse. Just Yeah.
And then we'll have 12 health.
Yeah,
nine
that's
health
probably how I
potions.
save
okay.
you
Let's
and
do a
myself.
quick
Yeah.
thing to prevent meta. Can I get an Arcana check?
Yeah.
I'm going to set the DC at this at 17.
Ooh. Nasty.
I'll start chugging.
Okay.
I don't do that. Ew. I can't make that.
Okay.
I mean,
So
I could, but I
you
don't.
know that the two of you are infested, but you don't know the stat block.
Oh, I don't know the. Okay, yeah.
And
I don't know
so
that remove curse.
You don't know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
No, get
You
it out.
begin just
Get it out.
chugging.
I'm just chugging.
Okay, we have to do this one at a time. Drop 44 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh my god, I rolled
Jesus
like shit.
Christ.
Just need the total here.
That's only 3d4.
Yeah, I know. I don't have a fourth one. Hang on, I'm bringing up D&D Beyond to just do the roller.
It's really a shame.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Okay. Total.
13.
Okay. 13. Drink another one. We're at 1. Honestly, this is the best way to do this. I've just given the party 9 free greater potions of healing, but we're going to end up using all of
12.
them. 12. Okay.
12.
You used another one, plus 12.
Kennedy is just like
Okay.
college
Crazy
fraternity
stomach.
chugging
Yeah.
these health
Yeah, yeah.
potions.
Okay.
14.
Okay. Roll another one. That's only 39.
Keg stand.
I say,
Keg stand.
Jabanu produces his beer bong that he keeps in ramshackle.
10.
Okay. After you do that, that is 49 points of healing. You watch as the unalived bodies of these little tadpole slugs begin to squirm out of your ear. You had to consumed 4 potions of
We
greater
still
healing.
have 5!
You watch this work for Kennedy.
Yeah.
What would you like to do to heal yourself?
Oh my god, give me those!
Surely there's a better way.
All right.
Use them all.
Start doubting
Do
them.
you need
I should have some in here.
I got you, Del.
Yes, I'll take one. This one. I like this one. All right, so that is going to be 12.
12. That's the 5th one. Another.
Got it. That's going to be an 11.
11. That's the 6th one. Roll another.
Oh no, sorry, that's 13.
Okay.
I did.
You're at 25.
Okay. That's 12.
Yeah, it's 37. Roll another one. We've used 7 of them.
This is the 8th one.
This is a lot. This is for 12.
More health potions than we've got
This is
through the
18.
entire campaign.
You get an 18?
Yeah.
All right. After you drink, you have 1 greater healing potion remaining.
Ryan, you're looking real rough.
I think
And you vomit out all of the tadpoles.
I'm gonna have to talk to House Horatio. Those potions were disgusting.
And you are surrounded by 14 mind flayers that look like they
shit.
want to suck your brains out. And I need to know how the hell you are getting out of this one. Who've just been standing there like, let's let him
Watching.
drink this. It's better for us.
Joke's
They're
on
doing
you. We
bets.
don't
They're
have many
like,
brains.
So does the font show signs of clearing up?
Yeah, the Joshua tree looks like it is no longer weeping this tar-like substance. It very much looks like the pool has been filled again with the liquid that is very similar to what you all had seen in Nira's Roost, and you watch as it looks like the illithids are remarkably interested in that juice.
Oh no.
You like
Should we-
the juice?
We probably don't have enough to kill them. All these mind flayers.
14 mind flayers?
Yeah.
Probably.
14 disintegrates coming your way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's 3 of you plus Brian.
Brian
Yeah.
looks like he's working on a ritual.
Oh, I go over to help Brian.
Do these mind flayers look particularly wise?
Are the mind flayers coming at us, or they're slurping up liquid?
It looks like they're in unison, taking one dramatic step at a time because they should have already got you.
Oh, that's
As they're moving towards you.
They've never seen 2 men chug so many health potions at once.
Honestly, I think it stopped Nim in her tracks too. Like,
I think it stopped everyone in their tracks.
Everyone get on the goat.
It looks like they're making their way towards you all first to get a little snack, and then heading over towards towards the Joshua tree where the
Okay.
font is.
Oh, we need
Everyone
to
on the
save-
goat.
Actually, I'm gonna run to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
they're approaching like the zombies in Thriller.
I want to start to run towards the font,
Okay.
and
So okay, you
So-
help Brian for a second. You're like,
Yeah.
wait, I gotta do something else.
I was
Then
like,
you run
oh,
over to the
shit.
font.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on my way there, I want to reach in and grab the vial of liquid that I took from the other font,
Okay.
and I want to get ready to like pour some in to see if it can
Okay.
kickstart.
I will say that the
Yeah.
font already looks like it's been purified.
Oh, it's already purified?
Yeah. The thing is, you beat the boss.
Oh.
The boss has nothing to do with the mind flares that have been created. This is
Oh, shit.
you already won.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay,
But in killing the boss, it used a breath weapon that turns people into mind flares.
Great. Tight. Just wanted to make. I thought they were gonna go destroy our.
Name it on the damn goat.
Oh, never mind. Can I fill up on one vial really quick?
Absolutely,
and then
you
run away?
can. Okay. Brian looks like he finishes. His ritual,
Yeah.
and you watch as it appears like a gate opens up here.
All right. Yeah, we run through
I'm
the
gonna push
gate.
Brian through the gate and then follow after.
Brian looks over to the other side, and you can see that there's a tube of scrolls. And he runs over like there was something that was brought in here that he doesn't want to leave. Brian opens the gate, points for you all to rush through it, and begins running over towards the thing of scrolls.
Where's the thing of scrolls?
Where's
Probably about 60 feet away.
Pebbles. He's gonna go. It's gonna start. I command Pebbles to run and protect Brian. Yeah.
60 feet. I love that you said 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miza. And we're gonna teleport 60 feet.
Cool.
To those scrolls.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm gonna gather him up, put him in the saddlebags. Brian, hop on the goat.
Brian hops on the goat.
All right, and we're gonna run. We are gonna dash.
I'm going to provide cover fire until they go through the gate.
Yep.
I need you all to go ahead and roll initiative for this.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast blur on us since we're all
Okay.
together.
All right.
Mind flares are just like.
It's crazy. Okay. What'd you get?
I got a 12.
What'd you get?
29.
I believe blur. They have to,
Initiative. What'd you get on initiative?
Great shit. Sorry. Oh my god. I got a 18.
All right. Kennedy, you're providing cover fire, but you are able to be closest to the gate. You can move through the teleportation portal at no problem. As soon as everybody else makes it through there, there's absolutely no problem whatsoever.
Cool.
What did you get?
I got an 18.
Then 18. I'm going to say that you are able to also be there next. After you were there, you were close enough. The big thing is going to be whether or not Miza, Jabanu, and Brian, who is the fastest, yes, but you're last to go in the initiative order. The Mind Flayers look like they have taken over to specifically now where the Joshua tree is. And you all are rushing around, you're doing your own thing, and it looks like almost in unison they receive some type of communication, some like weird like hive mind telepathic connection of some
Nice.
kind. And you watch as they all begin to kneel down and begin to drink and consume from the font of Frith here.
Oh no.
I feel like we should deal with this.
Jabanu, on your turn, you are able to make it over to the gate. You've got Brian, you're riding Miza, and you all can move through the gate if you'd like.
I'm looking back at them, the mind flayers, looking back at the gate. So they're not chasing us anymore.
No, looks like they got some different instruction.
Oh dear. Can I make an Arcana check just to just to have any idea of what they're trying to do or how big a problem they're about to become?
Sure.
Sweet. Not great.
Okay, I'll set the DC of this at 16.
Great. 8.
Okay. You have never seen this before in your life.
I'm fucking
Nor
stumped.
have you read about this in any book.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen, actually. And I was there through some dark times.
Brian, do you know like a spell to just like get rid of all of them like
Brian's
right
like,
now?
I'm doing everything to keep this open. We have to go.
All right.
I think actually maybe we should and say that this is a problem for other keepers.
I don't think so. I think we should just really quickly try to figure this out.
Okay.
Nope, we gotta go. Nothing we can do.
I just need to know who goes through the gate and who doesn't.
I go through the gate.
You watch as Brian, Miza, as
And-
well as Giovanni were gone.
I will, Kennedy, I'm so sorry! And I'm going to have Pebbles pick you up and bring you
No, fine. I'm gonna fight Pebbles.
And because you have such a high passive perception, and you got picked up, so I'm imagining that you're kind of like over Pebbles' back, so you can see what's going on there. They all stand up in unison, look your direction, and then you watch as there was just a blip, and they all disappear.
Oh gosh.
And you all travel through the gate. And that's where we'll call this.
That sucked!
And
I didn't get to do my one-liner because we didn't technically win.
But you did, you beat the boss!
No! My one-liner was gonna be, your time just got voided.
Psychic.
I think it was really important for Jabanu to save Brian because we need at least one person to vouch. Because if we just come back and they're all dead,
I wanted to kill Brian so bad. I was trying
That's
to
a really good point.
I'd be like,
no one's gonna believe
I'd be like, you won't believe this, but they all died, but we lived.
I know this looks bad!
Yeah, I'm like, no,
Super strong mind flares.
like we need one guy, one person.
Oh my gosh. And with that brings the epic conclusion of the three fonts of Frith across town, across Braitha, the town of Braitha. And because of this, because whenever you all come back together, whether you're getting teleported back to the Rift Dancer, whether you're getting picked up by the Rift Dancer and the Seekers, when you all come back together in the next session, you all will be able to get an additional +1, +2, +3 levels of your heroic paths, which I believe is going to go ahead and max out your heroic archetypes. So before we get into the next session, make sure that you've taken time to look what that is going to be. You have levels 1 through levels 5 now of your heroic archetypes. That is huge. Some of them come with ASI additions. Some of them come with special abilities, some huge things. So you don't gain any levels from doing this quest, but you've gained the ally. Well, you'll gain some allies, you lost some allies, and you gained the heroic path levels, which is huge. And so next session, what we'll do is we'll all be back on the Rift Dancer, be prepping and planning, debriefing how your missions went, and making a plan for the remaining weeks for the entirety of Arc 4, where we're going next, what we're tackling first, and how we're going to go about doing this. Sound good?
Yeah.
Excellent. We'll see you next time, everybody. Have a good night.